Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for watching. I'm RX Oliver. These are my friends. Today we are playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. This is Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel, and we're on part 3, what should be the very end of Written in Blood. And then if we survive that, on to the next adventure. This is our Feywild campaign adventure called Fey Nights. I will hand you over to our wonderful Dungeon Master, Martin.
Hey, and how are you today, everyone? Come and spend some time with me and my friends as we play D&D. And again, as if you saw last week, I'm trying to come up with different names for it. But this week I didn't have a lot of time, so it's Dusty and Dry. Well, that's what you get. Didn't have time to do anything else. Yeah, so on with the show. Talking of Dusty and Dry, my first friend's going to introduce themselves. Izzy, go for it.
Wow, rude. All this because I have nothing to pimp out. Hi, I am Izzy. I am playing Cirrus, the little blue bard. As I said, I have nothing to pimp out, which Martin has been nagging at me. Crying. But yeah, everyone else has stuff in the links below, and come join the Discord if you want to get involved. Ta-da!
Thank you, Izzy. And next up is Chris.
Yo, my name's Chris Kidd. I am a fitness coach. I also stream on a website called Twitch. If you are interested in getting fit and getting those gamer gains, make sure to follow me on all social medias. Buy my shit.
Great, good one. I really wish we had someone selling cake straight after your one, just to like synergize it. Want to get fat with me and play games?
I sell cake too, but like, it's not.
I mean, to be fair,
anyway,
the cafe at my office is trying to convince me to sell baked goods through them.
Oh, maybe you and Chris could.
We'll make a salesperson of you yet, Izzy.
But yes, next up is Leo. Do you want to introduce / pimp stuff out?
Of course, I am Leo. I run a lot of Call of Cthulhu games for this gang in our Discord server, THC. And also I run paid games and I'm a professional game master on starplaying.com. You can find me over there. My link is down below. And that's it. I'm a very old game master with more than 20 years of experience. That's it.
Very good. Next up we have Latha. Go for it.
I am playing Latha. I am an Eldarin druid.
Oh, I am playing Gromming Bristler. Sorry.
You will find my other social links under Luna Love, or all of them in Discord, which is also where I find all these reprobates. We play lots of D&D, and I play a lot of Call of Cthulhu, so come check it out.
Very good. And next up we have Oliver. Go for it.
Hi everybody, I'm sure you know me. If you don't already, it's about time. I'm RX Oliver, I'm the host of this channel, and I'm the organiser of this group. I put these games together. I'm quite proud of myself. Got an amazing gaming group going now, with lots of cool games and all sorts of cool systems. You can check out all my links below in the comments, in the description on YouTube later. You'll be able to see all sorts of stuff going on. Tune in to Twitch and YouTube soon. We've got more Paranoia RPG, more Alien RPG, more we are playing more. What are we doing, guys? Call of Cthulhu, the Edinburgh Files. There's all sorts of cool stuff going on.
I'm excited for this.
Check all that out. So yeah, I'm a long time RPG role player and D&D player. I started playing D&D 25 years ago, and I've played lots of systems now over lots of years. And
Does that mean you've been playing D&D almost as long as I've been alive?
Mm-hmm. Well, with a big gap of like 10 years where I wasn't playing, but I started 25 years ago, played for a long time, then didn't play, now playing for a long time again. It was 25 years ago I started though. And I play the humble Francis, the halfling monk.
Okay.
Easy. You're making me feel old, man.
Me too. Me too, thanks.
Sorry. I'm a baby. I know.
And I'm old, I know, thank you.
And to finish us off, brutally honest, you want to finish us off?
Hi, I'm Brew. I do co-working streams on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, work permitted. So tune into that if that's your vibe. Also, if you're interested in buying farts or bathwater, no. But yeah, no, I'm playing Yertie at Sorcerer Turtle or Tortle, and we are a goofy gang of adventurers. So can't wait to see if we survive this episode.
Adventurers, hooligans. Same thing, right?
So yeah, and I forgot to
Wasted
introduce
strays.
myself. So I'm Martin. I'm Cerulean Witch, the DM. And if any of you want to go to Magic School, I'm going to be opening a new campaign in August on my start playing. So if you want to pay to play with me, pun intended, yeah, come to Magic School with me. So yeah, it's cool. Check that out below before it fills up, because it will fill up fast. It's the last game. But we are going to get on with the show. So I will give a quick recap. So last time the party battled some undead hands and snakes in a dark cave that seemed to have been burrowed underneath them, easily dispatching them and with Grome having appeared magically through the mush just in time for the fight. Tungsten, having steadied the horses, helped the party out of the cave as he said his goodbyes as he went for more help due to the fear of the undead tragedy spreading further. The party headed north for less than an hour before finding the community farm of Kanas, and after checking out a few of the buildings, it seems that they were deserted, but there were traces of something sinister going on. The party found the main house and discovered some more creepy drawings that seemed the same to the ones that that belonged to Kiana that they already had. They found 4 farmers in a trance-like state, alive, but not communicating with anyone, and with the same blood-red eyes. Finding a trapdoor in the kitchen, most of the party ventured downstairs, except Latha, who was keeping watch upstairs, or possibly scared of going downstairs. We didn't fully decide. As the rest of the party heard a haunting music, which they followed deeper into the cave system, where they found the singing was coming from Kiana, who was nervous and asked the party to leave before they could anger Cully. An intimidating conversation from one of the party scared Kiana, and at this point, a horrifying mass of limbs that is now on screen, hopefully, sprang out from the darkness. So, I'm going to ask my guys, have you guys got any questions before we start? Because then we're going straight into the fight. But is there anything you guys want to ask me?
Yeah, I have to remember what I did at the end of the last one. Like, we weren't in initiative, no?
No. Well, you're slightly different because you're upstairs.
I'm just checking.
Yeah, so you're okay. The only thing I need to check with you guys, I can't remember. Did you just leave the farmers upstairs where they were, or did you tie them up? I can't remember exactly what you did, or if you just left them.
I think they might have
We tied them.
No, because I remember this whole... There was a whole discussion about tying them up.
Yeah, I was just checking, so I know. That's fine. So yeah, everyone roll for initiative, and we'll get straight into the fight. Obviously, Latha, you won't be seen on screen because you're upstairs, but you'll still be in the initiative. It's just that you're not on screen.
Did my initiative roll come up?
Cirrus,
you
you did a persuasion check.
I just did an initiative, but I always have this issue with D&D Beyond where...
It's done a persuasion check.
Yertie's has come up, and Groman.
That was from last week.
Mine just bounced
Francis.
off an 8.
Okay.
Off a 20 up to an 8. Fuck me.
Let's
Yeah,
try
Latha.
this again. Okay, is it there now?
Cirrus 15, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Just waiting for Drak.
Yeah,
On
I
your
always
head.
lose where everything is every time, so...
It's cool. It's come up. Okay. So, let's see what happens.
And
This
we have a
thing.
cat on stream already. Look at that. We are only 10 minutes in and there's a cat on stream
Yay.
already. Come on.
Okay. So, yeah, there's quite a few people in front of you, but it doesn't matter. Cirrus, you're coming up first. However, Latha, as you're upstairs, You kind of been. I'm guessing you're peering a little bit down the hole, but you notice at this point that one of the farmers is starting to try and tear off the ropes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see how he does. Oh, yeah, they come off. Yes, you see one of the farmers rip off his portion of the ropes. And he...
Find them through the door or something. Are they, are they not close enough? Are they not in a closed room?
If you're near the trap door, there's like a little pantry, and they're in the kitchen. So yeah, on your turn, you could try and do something, but he is going to use his movement to basically get to the trap door. So he's not gone down it, but he is like walked towards the trap door.
I thought they were in a totally separate room.
They are, but I don't know. Do you guys kind of? I mean, there is a door,
It's right next
so you
to
could.
it, isn't it? I remember.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like a cupboard and then a.
I was pretty sure that we had locked them in a room.
Okay.
I'm just
Well, I can-
checking for what I'm doing after this because my plan was just to kill them. So
Yeah, I mean, I will say that maybe you have put a small barricade so you can hear that someone is now trying to get through the door. So you're safe, but you won't hear. You can now just hear something is going on in the next room.
okay.
Just to make you aware. Okay, I think
Do we
we're
have a map? Because
Yeah,
You did-
that's what's throwing me off. Is I think I see something different on the map from last week to what.
Yeah, are you able to put us on the
Yeah.
upstairs map?
I've just got Cully on the.
Yeah, well, just to make it easier, I was going to try and keep it on the main map, which I'll put up for you guys,
The
just so you
downstairs
guys know
one.
where you all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then otherwise I'll have to keep switching it. But yeah, you should be fine with that. It's just so you're aware of the situation. But I think we're up to Cirrus. It's your turn.
Okay. So what's
And then
happening
Drac-
downstairs
Drac.
currently?
Okay. At the moment, basically, you have seen Drac strongly word something at Kiana, and at this point, at the end, something has jumped out, which I will now show
And
you.
it's
'cause
the
obviously-
multi-handed thing, right?
I would like to remind you in which way Drac has decided to intimidate. So I currently have her by the scruff of the neck, dangling in the middle of the room.
That's right.
I mean, that's fine, but I mean, you can, yeah, okay, that's fine.
It could be important for what happens next.
Okay. Hold on while I move the big monster, which doesn't like to be moved. Big monster. Well, the big monster that won't let me move it is basically right next to Drax. Here we go, now it's letting me move it. Okay, so yes,
Ooh.
it is. Yes.
Mr. Handy.
Yes. But it is not, for some reason, it's really hard to grab because of the way it's on a million squares or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you want me to
but it's-
try and can I? Let's see if I can move it. No.
Yeah, it's really hard. You've got to focus on like you've got to grab the crow on it for some fucking reason.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, yeah, it works if you grab the crow. I don't know why. Yeah,
Did you see it was going up to
but
the thing? Okay.
it's
So-
right next to. It's Workiana is right next to Drax.
Well, I just
Isn't it going past Yertie, Groman, Francis, and Cirrus then for attacks of opportunity? If it's coming from back there.
No, it was coming.
came
It
from
was
the bodies.
It was in the
Yeah.
bodies.
It came from this side.
It was. It's come from further on down the cave. Yeah, it's not like from right there. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so yes, so just so you know where everything is, the rest of them you wouldn't, apart from Latha, you don't know anything about the possible farmer thing going on upstairs. So Cirrus, what would you like to do?
Okay. Let's see what I got that I can do. Okay. I am going to. I don't want to get close to it because I am not doing great on health. Because I am still hurt from last session.
Me too.
So I am going to essentially just sort of move myself slightly around the room to just so I can see it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna still stay pretty close to the group, but I am going to cast. I'm gonna cast Bane. No, wait.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna cast Bane. I lie. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
So roll me a Wisdom save.
Okay. That is a... that's not good. That's an 8.
Fails. So, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction to move as far away as its speed allows from me.
Okay. So how much damage? So psychic damage, you said?
It takes not a good roll though. 7 psychic damage. But
Okay.
it now has to use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Is that because it's frightened, or is it a special thing?
Doesn't? Let me double check the wording, but just says on a failed save, take damage and immediately use its reaction if available to move away.
Oh, it's reaction. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So it has to move right now. It's not frightened. It just has to move away from me.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So, I mean, it's not actually near you, so it means it needs to move further away from where you are now.
Yep.
Okay, I will move it a bit, but I'm like, it's pretty pissed off at Drac, so I'm going to say it might move a little bit, but it's obviously not...
This is the spell. It uses its full movement.
It's full movement and as far away from her as possible.
Okay, let's see then.
And it's an attack of opportunity from Drac.
Okay, let me just see how much it has to move. Okay, fair enough.
Nice.
So it will move... there. Okay, yeah, it's going to move that. Cirrus, though, as you do this, you hear something in your head going, "Come and join me." As you do this.
No thanks.
But yeah, Drag, yeah, you can get an opportunity. Does he get one if it's been forced to move?
Yep.
Yeah.
Moved out of
Go for it.
So,
just a normal attack with no, pluses or anything on it. So whatever your basic attack is.
okay. So don't hit the +4.
Yeah, you don't add your proficiency.
No, you add your proficiency.
Yeah, it's a normal attack, yeah.
And sneak attack works on reactions as well, if
Well,
you
I
get
chose
it.
sword. That one. Short swords.
Okay.
You didn't know anything about them, though.
Spit it out, man.
Yeah. Does an 18 hit?
It does hit.
Okay, and I do this for damage then.
Go on.
Okay.
7.
Okay. Yeah, well, you can tell the damage. So obviously, this thing's to be made of hand. So you can tell us how you doing some damage.
As I'm holding Kiana above, I hear a rustling from behind as the monster decides to shuffle away. I swing blindly behind me while keeping my eyes in Kiana's direction and slice off the finger-like tentacles of the beast.
Very good.
20
okay,
minutes
so
and
is that...
testicles have been mentioned and it wasn't even deliberately.
Cirrus,
Finger testicles, no less.
Cirrus, anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, end of turn.
Okay. Again, upstairs with Latha, you see another cultist is trying. Well, you don't because if the door's closed, you can't see anything. We'll just see if.
But
Mhm.
so that's why I was asking if it was closed or not, because I didn't know if I was peeking at them through a peephole and I knew that they were breaking free, or if they knew that I could see them, or like what was going on. 'Cause that
Yeah, I'll flip. Yeah, on your turn, I'll flick up to that map. But I'm happy to say that you were in the little enclosed room. Yeah, and you could have. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. As long as I know, I can plan.
Yeah. So yeah. So but again, obviously, yeah. So you can hear more noise is coming towards you at the moment. And next up is Drac. It is your turn.
Oh, Dracky boy.
Okay. As I have a grip of Kiana, and I know she is our objective, I shout to Groman to catch, and I throw Kiana
Okay.
to Groman.
Ooh!
Okay. That's a it'll be a strength check because you're trying to like
You turn.
grapple her and then throw her.
9.
Okay, let's see what she gets to resist. Yeah. You got a 16.
Oh,
So she manages to squeeze out of however you're trying to grapple her to throw her. You still have other things that you can do, but not your action. That would have been your action.
yes. God damn it! I was going to dash after I'd done that.
Well,
That was a messy one.
And you can still run, but you'd obviously have to use your free action to kind of drop her. Well, yeah, You're not really holding her. You're just next to her at this point.
Okay. So can I attempt to grapple her onto my back?
No.
No. Damn it.
You can on your next turn, but because you've
Okay.
used your action, you can only use a
Yeah.
bonus action. So if you've got any
Yes.
bonus actions that might do that, yeah.
Okay. No, I don't. So I am going to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that's fine. So roll your stealth check just to see what it is.
16.
Okay, very good. And you will have to let me check on the map. Yeah, you will have to move away a little bit to hide behind a rock or something, because obviously, obviously Kiana can see you perfectly clear. You'd have to some of the little rocks you'd be out of her line of sight, so you could hide behind them if you want to move.
Like here? Or is
That's
that-
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's fine. And Kiana doesn't try and fight back at you. She's too very confused with what's going on, so she doesn't try and attack you. Okay, Drac, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Okay, Drac. Even though you're hidden, you hear in your head something, which I'm not going to tell you yet because you need to roll me a what is it? A charisma saving throw.
Oh,
What is it? Oh,
3.
okay. That's not good. So you hear this weird, sweet, creepy voice in your head saying, "Kill them all. Kill them all." You are now affected by a very powerful charm spell. Now, if you wish, you may resist the spell. Though, if you do, you may take a lot of psychic damage. So, Chris, unfortunately for you, until the spell ends, you have to do that, or you will have to roll damage psychically, because you're kind of controlled to do this. So just to make it more easy, I'll just say, because this could get messy, that you have to protect this thing from everyone else. Just so it makes it... Yeah, so basically you can't attack it, and if you see anyone attack it, you will attack them.
Okay.
You guys do not know this, only Chris knows this because it's in his head. You also don't know it's done this to him, so... Surprised! Yeah, it's a very powerful charm spell, unfortunately. Unless, Chris, I don't think you've got any resistance to spells, I don't think.
No, I don't.
Okay, there you go, Chris. So that's why you don't anger the monster, because now he's in your head. So we'll see what happens. But you can still move, and you can still try and resist its powers, but there will be some consequences if you try and not do what it's told you to do. Okay. That's all the monster can do. Francis, it is your turn, and then it is going to be Yertie. You're coming up pretty fast as well.
Okay, well, Francis saw that it's this woman that's possessing these people, eh? That was quite... that was quite... Yeah, we made that quite clear at the end of the last episode. Francis... Because I'm thinking Francis wouldn't normally attack a person, he would go for the monster, but he thinks this is the devil that's possessed these men. And he thinks they were possessed by the devil, so he now thinks Kanas is the devil. So he's going to go, "Devil! Get ready for I come! I will take you down!" And he starts running at her. And he charges at her and he smacks her with a quarterstaff, or attempts to anyway.
Okay, yeah, you can do. Roll for attack.
Ooh, 18.
It hits.
Yeah, let's go. 7 damage.
Okay, yeah, I mean, are you trying to kill her, or are you trying to, like, just,
No,
get it to 0?
No, let's say, yeah, he's trying to knock her out. This is all subdual damage. He's using the quarterstaff, he's knocking her in the head with it, trying to knock her out, and then this is going to be, again, subdual damage, a punch.
Chris, just so you know, Drac he will be 100% now going after Francis.
I missed that one.
All guns blazing. And Francis, you won't know this.
Missed with the bonus action.
Okay.
That's end of turn.
Okay. No movement or anything?
Just... No, he's going to stay between the devil and his friends.
Okay, up next is... I think we're upstairs again. Yes, we are. Let's see how this one does. Oh, yeah, they're pretty strong. Yeah, Latha, you're getting a bit concerned. There's like a lot of banging on the door that you are now in. Yertie, you are up next. Then Groman, then Latha.
Yertie is gonna move up towards Kiana.
Okay.
Let's go, Sister Yertie.
And I'm gonna whip out a little mini hand of clay.
Okay.
And whisper something, and then a giant hand will come up out of the ground near the monster and attempt to grab it.
Okay. Okay. Do I have to roll? I'm guessing. Is it dexterity?
Strength 11.
This is at the monster, right? Not at
Yeah,
Kiana.
the monster.
Okay. Right. So strength, he said. Okay.
Sister Yertie with the magics. Let's go.
Oh, he rolled pretty shit. 9.
Whoa! Alright, he takes 2d6 of bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the spell's duration.
Come on.
Okay, so roll the 2d6.
Suck butt.
Okay. Still, you might have taken one of the extra hands inside it, so it's not that bad. The only bad news is, you know your spell works, but you're presuming because there's so many hands, it can't grab it. So unfortunately, it is not restrained, but it does take the damage.
I'm feeling conflicted about this because I feel like it's taunting me with the number of hands that it has in comparison to my one hand. And at the same time, like, it's just a shit show.
You've done some damage. I'll say you've probably taken one hand out. So, yeah. Yertie, anything else you would like to do on your turn?
You!
That's fine. You can use a free action to say fuck you.
And that'll be it.
Okay, Groman, it is your turn.
Are you muted, Leo?
Hey, you're about muted, Leo. Leo, you still muted. We can't hear anything.
Sorry about that. Okay. Seeing as Francis has handling the devil girl and Yertie made a giant hand grab the monster, I haven't noticed. I haven't noticed that Drag has changed his stance towards Francis yet, right?
No idea.
So I just say, okay, Lassie, just stand behind me, and I'm going to deal with that monster. Thank you, Yertie, for keeping it, in place. I'm going to chop it down now. So I use my full movement. I think it's 25 feet, right? 1, 2, 15, 20. I can't reach it yet.
Okay.
Okay.
25, yeah.
Yeah, but I have short legs. Yeah, well, I just dash. I just dash towards the monster. I'm going to use action source. It's called for an extra action this turn.
Okay.
Well, first, before doing that, I want to use my bonus action to make an offhand attack with a hand axe. Just throw a hand axe I have in my belt.
Okay.
It's without proficiency, right? It's just the D20, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to just roll 1 D20.
I'm sorry, I was just watching Brew just pat her cat.
Ooh,
Laugh.
just that shit.
Doesn't hit, unfortunately.
No doubt, my hand axe just flies straight through the wall of the cavern. So I use action source to get an extra action. I finish my movement, my dash. I use action source for my extra action, and I attack.
Okay.
With my great axe.
Tell that monster.
Okay, roll for that.
There we go.
That 12 unfortunately misses.
God damn it! So I hit the ground with my axe. They say, "Come on, stop prancing about and fight like a dwarf."
Yeah, I mean, it can't. It's gonna again, you hear it in your head just laughing at you. And Yertie, because it didn't say anything to you, I'm just gonna say, Yertie, you hear one hand clapping in your head.
Burn!
So just silence.
Well, like that. Yeah, you know what it is. You've had people taunt you before. You know what it's doing.
Wouldn't it be more of a taunt to have two hands clapping?
Don't get in. I'm the monster. You be you. I'll be me. Okay. That's how he thinks. Groman, anything else you want to do in your turn?
No, unfortunately, I spent all my actions already. So, end of turn.
Okay, let's see if the old map has got Latha on it in the kitchen. We'll find out now.
Ooh.
See if it works. Oh, yeah, it's got all you guys on it as well, but I'll move you guys all out the way. And so Latha, if you can see the little room, that's basically where you are. And the other guys have now moved to try and get in.
Right, hold on.
All three of them at the moment have, yeah. So you're there. I'm pretty sure you guys talked about barricading the room a bit and that, so I'm fine with that. But they are all at the moment pounding on the door where you are. But it is your turn, so you're obviously free to do as you.
I'll have a little quick look. I'm sorry, I thought I was ready for this.
It's okay. So, but you can see down into the hole. But at the moment, yeah, you've heard a lot of banging, so you can imagine what's happened. That something is going to try and get in, and you can imagine it's probably them.
Go and die. Hold on.
Yeah.
So, what does entangle do?
It basically will root them. If it roots them, all the vines come and grab them and stop them moving.
Don't think it works
Yeah.
indoors.
Does it not?
Don't think so.
Why?
Well, you could.
Life. Has to be like
I
grass
think-
or vines. It has to. I think it's an outside only spell. I don't think it works in buildings.
They have to actually get tangled up in something rather than just them being entangled, right?
Listen, don't quote me because I'm remembering Entangle from older editions. We're playing 5e. I'm not used to it, but in the Entangle that I'm used to, it doesn't work in buildings.
I'd allow it because it's kind of, a farm building with woods. Like, I'd allow it for
you
this.
can always double check the language on it.
Well, I'll allow it because, of where you are, you're not you're near plant life.
It's like ivy and something, and that does sound pretty cool. I think I'm probably going to. So it's got a range of 90 foot, but I don't know. Can I entangle all four of them?
Yeah, I'll say you'll probably have to use your movement to at least pry the door open a tiny bit so you can see
open
them.
the door. Like my intention
Okay.
was to put the door open.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
would
Yeah.
start to take stuff out of the way already.
Yeah, I'll allow it. You only have to see them a smidge, and then you can do the spell. So I'll allow it. So yeah, roll. I think I have to roll something for your spell. Let me check because I've got your sheet up.
A strange save.
Strength saving throw. Okay, so let me do a strength saving throw for all of them. Okay, so.
Oh, and also in 5th edition, it works in buildings.
Does it?
Doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
about
I thought it
Soft
did. Yeah.
edition, man. Soft edition.
Well,
I know, but
That's a cool premise. Like it made sense to me after you said that about it just being outdoors, it being a nature thing. But that's cool.
You could just say the grass breaks through the foundations.
Yeah,
might be
that's what I said.
And yeah,
It could
in
be
this you could see the building's dilapidated, it's grass coming up through the floor, but like in an underground cave or something it wouldn't work in the rules that I'm used to. Like where there's no plant life it doesn't work.
I'll roll that, so just ask me and I'll let you know if I think it's,
I want
valid.
to say,
It's 5e, you just guess on the soft side and you're probably right.
Well, they're not doing well. Well, you're doing pretty well. You got 2 of them so far. Let's try the next one.
because I got it.
Okay.
Oh, he's doing individual saving throws for all 4 of them, he's not doing a group save.
Okay. And what was the saving? 3 of them have definitely failed. There's just 1 I'm not sure. Let me check what they say. What's this? It's 13. Oh yeah, one of them saves, but the other 3 are now tangled in your. Well, you can describe it. Tell us what they look like. Tell us how your spell works.
So I like the idea that it has to involve like them actually being entangled with something, and I maybe have noticed that through the crack, the bricks in the little cottage, that there's ivy vines, so they come crawling down the walls and along the floors and come up and get them.
You see them all snatched up apart from 1.
Nice.
But yeah. Is there anything else you want to do, Jen? You've still got your bonus action, probably. But I
So
don't know.
this is where I need to help. I need to tick that I've done this spell as well. What do I have as bonus action?
I think you might. I think it's more just your wild shape if you wanted to transform into anything. Oh, well, you got your face step.
Just as a side note, wild shape is an action.
No, she can do it as a bonus action.
Yeah. I think
So,
because I got
because
three.
because she chose the moon class, they can do it as a bonus action. Yeah.
Ah.
See,
I've never been a
this is why I
druid.
have to read all your sheets.
Yeah, it's a very, very cool like class of character. And Martin chose very well.
I like it.
So
Never been a
yeah,
druid,
but,
it's fun.
So yeah, the only two things you could do is you could change into an animal, but remember that means you can't talk and you can't do spells. The only other thing you could do is you've got Face Step, which means if you want, you could transport yourself somewhere else 30 feet. So technically, you could try and escape downstairs if you want.
I could, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Can I do that then?
You can nightcrawl.
Can, yeah. And you so yeah, just click the box on your bonus action. It says Face Step. Click one of the boxes, so you've used one, and because you've got your special Alandrin autumnal abilities, you could, but that you can't. Two creatures you can. Oh no, you can. Must make a Wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for 1 minute. So you can choose two of the farmers to see if you charm them.
So the farmers that. Sorry, say that again, Martin.
Okay. So yeah, Misty Step's fine. You'll be downstairs. This is purely a bonus thing that happens because of your wraith and your autumn form. You're so enchanting that you can choose two people as you vanish, that can be charmed by you. And I'll roll for that to see them. So you choose which of the farmers you want to try and charm.
The one that is not entangled.
And you can do one more as well.
The one that's closest to the door after that.
Okay. Let me just roll for them.
You want me?
Let's see. Ooh. Okay, yeah. The first one got 19, so he's fine. Let's see how the other one does. And that is also a 19. Okay. Maybe you're not as chanting as you thought, but still, it's a cool ability to remember to have that, yeah. So if you use this, you can enchant people as you leave. But yeah, so we will move you downstairs at this point because you are, you've Misty Stepped downstairs.
Yes.
With everyone else. Though again, you won't be fully aware of what's going on, so you might be a bit shocked, but you'll see that everyone's fighting, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, you can move yourself, say, a little bit into the cave. So you'd get Misty Step down the stairs into the cave, and I'm sure you'd be hearing battle noises, so you'd be attracted to start walking towards your friends.
Of course. I heard Francis.
Okay. That's fine.
Just gave her about
Latha-
100 feet of foot, 100 feet of movement, Mark, and I'm not saying you've got favourites or that, but she just did about 100 feet of movement there.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have to move a little bit back. I'd say you're in the... I'll put you where you should be about here. Is like...
Are you joking? She should be here.
Yeah. That's where I was trying to move her and someone moved her back and now she's giant.
Game, what's happening
And
here?
now she's giant.
Giant. No, I've done you. You're fine. I put you on where you should be. It's Latha's turn. I think we're back upstairs with the last farmer, I think, who is restrained. Though I think he can try and be unrestrained. I think he has to fight his way out of it. Let me just quickly check the spell. Blah blah blah. Can use action to make strength. Okay, yeah, so he's going to try and free himself. Oh, I don't need to roll. I can click the button to make it faster. That is, and we're going back to the top of the round. So Cirrus, I think that is you. So get ready. And he gets a. Nope, he's still restrained. You're vined and ivy. You're too strong, and he can't get free. Okay, so back to the top of the round, which is... Oh, actually, sorry. Before you, Cirrus, it is another one of the farmers. Let me see if he can get out of the grip. The shit skull, he got a 6. He's also still restrained by the vines. Cirrus, it is your turn, and then Drac, you're coming up. So I'll give you your hit list, Drac. So obviously the people that you're going for are only the people that you have seen hurt Kiana Francis is the worst one, followed by Yertie, followed by Groman. So yes, you will be attacking them.
No.
I'll let you play. I'll let you play it however you wish. But yeah, that's the people that you've seen. In the order that you've seen them do it, and I think pretty much the most damage. Because I don't think Groman hit him, but he did try and hit him. So, and you guys don't know this.
Would the monster be more concerned for someone being close and attacking them, or Kiana?
At a push, probably the monster would prefer to be protected.
Okay.
But I think it is quite happy for you to try and look after Kiana as well. Yes, your strict requirements are to protect the monster, basically. Which you don't have to do, but then you have to basically roll some psychic damage because it's mentally going to rip your mind apart if you don't do it. So you don't have to do this, but you might die. So that's your decision.
If he tries to, is he able to try to get out of it?
Don't do it.
I'm not going to spoil it, but it's a very, very strong spell. It's not.
Don't do it, Chris.
No, just asking.
Don't do
Yeah,
it, Chris.
it's a strong.
You have to break the spell. The devil's got Drac!
I will. I'll tell you guys the spell if you're interested at the end, but I don't want to spoil it because then
no,
yeah.
don't
But yes,
spoil
it's a strong.
No, I was
spell.
just wondering
Yeah,
because
that's right.
it's always worth checking if you have a chance of escape.
Well,
No.
out of everyone, you actually know this spell, but you'd have to think back a long time.
Oh,
You Izzy, not your character, so that's up to you. Anyway,
no, I know.
Cirrus, it is your turn. What would you like to do? And again, you don't know about Drac at the moment.
No. So I'm gonna shuffle just so I can see the monster again because he's no longer in view. Because people are blocking my way. And I am going to cast Vicious Mockery, which is a Wisdom save, DC 13.
Okay. Hold on. Wisdom saving throw. Yes. That is it's not good. That's the 12.
Just misses. It had to be a 13.
Oh.
So it doesn't take a huge amount of damage.
Okay.
It takes 4 damage, which is
Okay.
as high as the damage gets because it's a D4. But it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Oh, okay.
And that will be the end of my turn. And I need the toilet, so I'm going to just run
Yeah.
and hop to the loo. So yes, that is end of my turn.
Nice, sister.
Okay. I have one of the farmers who's going to try and get out of his vines, but Drac, you're coming up next, so get ready. I'll just quickly roll to see if he can get out of the vines. That's a 1. I'm going to say he probably gets even more tangled up in the vine, so he's not doing well upstairs. But Drac, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Drac will move between the monster and Groman.
It's fine.
And he
You can't get in, but you can't go in those exact squares with them. There's too much creatures per square.
I mean, you can get right. Yeah, you can get right next to Groman. Yeah, but yeah, you can't get fully in between them, unless you were going to try. Unless you were trying to push him out the way, and then we'd have to do a strength v strength. Yeah, but then you'd have to use your action to do that. So that's up to you if you wanted to do that.
what I'm going to use is fire breath.
Oh, okay. Groman, okay, your choice.
What are you doing, lad? Are
Groman,
you
obviously,
daft? It's over there.
Groman's not going to know about it either. So yeah, roll for that.
The direction as well could be okay. I'll just roll first. Let's.
I mean, you obviously wouldn't be trying to hit your new friend. Yes.
What are you doing, Brother Drac?
What do I need to roll again? It's not letting me just roll by clicking it. Oh yes, it's this one. It's this one.
Okay.
It just says damage and then fire. Okay.
Okay.
So, 7.
Do I get a reflex save, I guess, before versus a breath weapon?
I'm just checking what it says. Bonus section.
Pretty sure I do.
I think you're going back a few editions for a reflex save, mate.
Yeah, no, it is.
No.
It's half damage. So yeah, you can roll.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
It's dexterity save here, not reflex, but it's dexterity.
Dexterity
It
save.
sucks anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna. Where are these saves in the sheet again? Manage saving throws. Oh yeah, I see them now.
Left. Yeah, and you're trying to beat an 11. Oh no, fully hits.
Nope.
Roll. Full damage from you, Drac. So roll for damage.
That
I think
was
No,
yeah.
he already rolled 7.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
that's fine. You take that 7 fire damage then.
Well, putting out a bit of fire from my beard. It's like, are you daft, lad? The monster is over there.
I say, bonus action. I use two-handed fighting to use my short sword towards Grumman.
Okay. Go for it. I mean, yeah. I mean, he does. Yeah. Go for it.
I think that's just an offhand attack.
Okay,
It's of hand attack. That doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Okay.
So I just parry with my axe the short sword. Say, what's wrong with you? Now you have done it. I'm going to split in two now.
Now, remember, at this point, you guys are going to think something's up, but if you want to, like, suspect something's up, it would be a religion check or an arcana, and you'd have to use your action for it. So I'll put it out there that you can try and figure out what's going on with them, but you would have to use your action to do it.
Francis already knows the devil has him.
Hey, that's up
No
to
roll
you.
required for Francis. The devil has him.
Rack, anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I would like to use Master of Tactics so I can aid an ally if
Okay. Okay, go for it.
that's the next part. So if anyone attacks an ally, I help them. So that's me done.
Okay, so if anyone attacks the monster, you're gonna get pissed. It is actually the monster's turn, it's pretty happy with its new friend, so it's gonna leave you to deal with Groman. But Groman, you do get an opportunity attack if you wish to take it, as it tries to.
Okay, yeah, of course I take it. It's just normal attack, right?
Yeah, just a normal attack.
Let me double check something first. Okay, I'm going to do. Let me see first if I hit. Okay, that's a hit. I suppose. I hope it's a hit.
Are you hitting Drac?
20.
Okay.
No, I'm hitting the monster. He's doing. He's trying to retreat.
Yeah.
So I do 12 points of damage, and since my combat maneuvers state that when I hit with a weapon attack, it doesn't specify how or when, unless there is a special rule for opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So I can add superiority dice to this.
Okay.
So
and what did you roll for the first attack?
Just a normal attack.
Just so I know what the number is.
20.
So yeah, 20.
Definitely hits, yeah.
So yeah, that's 12 points of damage. But I add, as I hit with a weapon attack, I spend one superiority die. That's 1d8 to add the damage and trying to push the monster.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to roll 1d8.
Push it past me.
Okay. and well, not much, just a total of 13 points of damage. And
Okay.
the monster, the monster is, the target is large. He's a large monster, right?
He is, yeah. He is a
Okay,
large monster.
yeah. He still has to make a strength saving throw versus 13, or get pushed 15 feet away. Toward.
Oh no, he did. Yeah, he rolled shit. He got an 11.
Okay, so
and you could tell me where you place him.
yeah, as he moves this way, I just push him away. So let's say 15 feet, he hits the wall. Well, that doesn't hit the wall. No damage, just goes over here. Yeah. So that's, I don't know how to point here, but yeah, it will be towards the northwest of me.
Northwest.
As he, just as he moves, because he was moving past me, right? So I hit him.
Yeah. Okay.
I push him back towards up to the wall, to the north of the wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
15 feet. And 13 points of damage. So I guess a couple of hands fly off as he tries to move away. And I come and says, "Where do you think you're going?" And I chopped it. A couple of hands from this monster, and I turn back to Drag and says, "Now it's your turn."
Unfortunately for you, he was going for Francis, but you've antagonized him, so he's going to use his last little bit of movement to move back towards you, Gromid, and he's going to try and attack you.
Don't forget he has disadvantage.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's see. It's probably good that he does have disadvantage. Okay, see if the other one's less. Oh, okay. Lucky for you, because one of them was a natural 20 for 27, but the lowest was 19. Gromid, I'm guessing that hits you?
Yeah, my arrow class is 16, so it hits me.
Okay, yeah, so at this time you see all the hands grab at you at exactly the same time. Oh shit, and you take 20 points of damage. As every hand just pounces on you.
Well, but I'm going to... Oh no, I'm fucked because I spent my reaction, so I can't parry. Oh yeah, I get 20 points of damage.
Oh, and you need to do me a strength saving throw as well to see if he can grapple you as well.
Okay, there I go. 17.
Oh, very good. Yeah, it does the damage, but you are not grappled by this thing. It can't get hold of you. So yes, you are not grappled. Luckily, yes.
Stop grabbing me about, filthy beast.
And again, you hear it in your head going, "I'll get you next time." Telepathically, you feel it inside your head.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Okay, up next is Francis. I don't know if you feel the same what Groban, because he might have really helped you, but you don't know, I guess. Francis, it's your turn.
Francis is going to make an attack on Kiana, who's possessed by the devil. I will punch the devil out of you, don't worry, Kiana. I'm going to rescue you. Brother Drag, what is that doing? Attack. Come on. 26. Is it? Yeah, 22, sorry.
Yeah, it hits.
22. And this is just whacking her around the head, some dual damage. This is not trying to kill her.
Okay.
8 damage.
Yeah, you get her down to 0, so she passes out.
Nice. So, Francis will then... Someone! Get the devil out of this woman. I must help Brother Roman. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20. That's enough movement. It's a large creature, so it's in these 4 squares, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think large is 2 squares, so yeah, it's 2, so yeah.
2 by 2,
You're still
so
in
it's
range.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's going to use his second attack then on the monster. So
okay.
It's an unarmed strike. So he's going to because it's got loads of hands and it's an honor strike. So picture what he's going to do. Let me see if it hits first, right, and then I'll describe it. Oh yes, okay. I'm definitely describing that.
Yeah, definitely hits.
For 8 damage. So what he does is he grabs one of its hands, and then he grabs another hand, and then as another hand comes for him, he parries it away with his foot, and then as another hand comes for him, he stamps on it with his foot. He's in the air with all 4 limbs suspended, and then he stamps on one, and then he just goes headbutt for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
The holy headbutt.
The holy headbutt.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair enough. You can probably see a few more of the hands die as you do this.
And then, because I've not got a bonus action to try and restrain Drac, I'm going to just stay this side and again just call, Brother Drac, the devil has you! Be strong, brother, push him out! And that's end of turn.
Okay. Again, I'm going to say for doing this, Francis just hears a cackling in his head from all this. Okay, next up is... back up to one of the farmers. Yertie, you're next though, then Groman. Groman, you're not looking great. You guys might want to keep an eye on him. And then Latha, it will be your turn, so you guys all get ready. Okay, let's see if he can get out of Latha's vines. Oh, he does! Good for him. One of them managed to escape. Okay. Okay. But that's all he can do, so, Yertie, it's your turn.
Okay, I have a couple of questions before I take my turn.
That's fine.
The Earth and Grasp hand has already been cast. It lasts for a minute. Each round is 6 seconds, right? Okay. So, another question is, if it can't restrain the target, can it still potentially do damage just by trying to grab it?
I'm ruling, yeah, this thing has special... You know how some things can be immune to certain things? Yeah. But I'm still ruling that you can do the damage from it, because it, so yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and then last question. So Tides of Chaos. It says you can gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving roll. Since this isn't necessarily an attack roll and it's an ability check or save, does that give it disadvantage if I were to use Tides of Chaos on like an ability check?
I think that that's how I judge it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I was also going to say, I think because you've used a first level spell, you can roll on the special table as well. I just forget to say that to you.
So I'm going to do the Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to convert a sorcery point into a spell slot. Just so I have it for later. And I still have the hand up, so I'm going to attempt to grab the monster. So it would still be an 11 strength save. But if you do disadvantage on it from Tides of Chaos, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow it. I'm happy with that. So yeah, it'll do it twice and take whichever one is the lower. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That's one of the farmers. Okay, strength saving throw is... Okay, that's very high. It's 23. Let's see if he gets any lower. Second one is... Oh, second one's lower. Second one's 13.
Well, he beats it. So that's pretty shit, but... You just see the grab to hand up.
But you have one last thing you can do. So remember, you're a sorcerer and you've cast a first level spell, because it's not a cantrip that you just cast, is it? It's a spell.
It was a second level that I cast last round, and then it just stays up for a minute.
Okay. I am allowed to choose when you have a wild magic surge. Can you roll me a d20 to see if anything special happens?
It's a 1.
Okay, I think that's the whole thing that you needed to roll. Yes, that was the exact thing you needed to roll.
Oh, shit.
So, Yeah, so let me get the table up for you. So yes, this is another thing that I think you roll or I roll to see what special thing
D100, right?
happens.
Oh, is it a wild magic search?
100. So it's a it's a D100 to see what happens.
This is where people get sex changed and shit. This is where it gets
I
wild.
love.
See
I
what
played a wild
happens.
magic sorcerer once, and I turned myself blue
Nice.
15.
and lost all my hair.
So you got
At
a 15. Okay, 15 did you say, Yertie?
Yep.
Okay, so for the next minute, so that's like a lot of rounds, you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns. So every round you get 5 hit points for a whole minute.
Yo, I'm a turtle that just picked up like this star in Super Mario Bros. Like rainbow going over me.
So yeah, all you guys are going to see this very strange thing going on. So yeah, very good. Yeah, so please prompt me to do that because I'll forget. I'm quite happy for you to tell me when you want to roll that.
Do those go as like temporary hit points too?
No, I think it's not temporary. It's like a healing spell that you're basically doing. So yeah,
So I can't heal over my max though.
no, but you can. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but you but yeah, I think that only happens. I think it's every time, or is it once a day? Let me just quickly check. Once you do so.
Wild magic
once
surges
per
are
turn.
kind of up
Once
to
per
you.
turn.
Wild magic
Yeah,
search
no, I
is
was just
very
checking.
cool.
Once per turn, so yeah, I'll decide. But I was gonna say, yeah, you've not had one before, so there you go, fun. Let's see who's up next, because I think it's Latha.
Now it's roaming.
Sorry, I was just checking. Let me go. Oh yeah, it's Groman and then Latha. Sorry. Yes.
Okay, so things Grum is not looking so good. But he starts to buckle. But first, I'm going to use my bonus action to get a second wind. I'm
Okay.
rolling 1d10 and see how much do I get back. It's fuck 1d10 plus 3, so I just get 4 points back. So it's still not good. It's still not looking good. So Roman just tries to compose himself, but he buckles down again. He's not looking too good. He's bleeding. One question or several questions. So how the monster? How bad does he look? Does he look bad? Not. It's his dandy.
Yeah, and you can see that he's starting to get blooded. So yeah, you'd say like you have done some damage to him. He's not on his last legs. This thing looks still pretty. He's got a lot of hands that are still moving, so you would guess he's like at least half his hit points at least.
Ooh, yeah, I mean that's still a lot. So, another question is, I heard that voice in my head. Do I know where that voice came from, or I have no idea who is talking to me?
No, you know it's the creature. Yeah, you can tell it's the creature.
And final question, Dungeon Master, do you think that Gromming could realize that being the devil girl being knocked out and this creature talking strange things into his head, can he tell, okay, the girl is down, this monster is talking shit into my head, maybe it's the monster, the one in drag head, and not the girl? Because, you know, like since Brother Francis is screaming about the devil being in the girl and controlling the farmers and everyone, but she's down, and the monster has just tried to just talk to me strange things. So can Roman think, because he's really pissed off at Drac, but can he just think, one moment, maybe the monster is trying to control Drac and it's not the girl?
Yeah, you can. You could piece that together, but to like properly know, you'd have to do an Arcana or religion check to like figure out.
Not like no. Well, I don't want to get off character because but I want to piece together so if is there a chance before I start chopping a drag. Is there a chance maybe Grommy can stop himself and think, okay, maybe he's the monster, maybe to try to kill the monster to free Drac, or I'm going to just chop.
Well, you know that even though Drac has done strange things, he's never attacked any of you, so you know this is out of character. So you'd know something was strange. You just maybe don't know exactly what it is. So, yeah,
I don't know exactly what it is, but okay, I'm going to stop myself then. I'm pretty pissed at Drac because he's burned his beard. Mm-hmm. So I'm going just to turn back. Okay, just stay put there, lad. And I turn back to the monster and I say, well, I may be in my last legs, but I'm taking you down with me.
Okay.
And I'm just going to hit him with my great axe.
Go for it. Is it Drac?
No, the monster.
Okay.
The monster.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yeah, 18. 12 points of damage, but I'm going to add. I want to do another combat maneuver. I'm going to do a pushing attack. I'm adding another superiority dice. That's 1d8 to the damage.
Okay.
That's 4. That's a total of 16 points of damage. And the monster must make a DC 13 strength saving throw or be pushed away 15 feet.
Got a 16. Fine.
Okay,
yeah.
He's in pushed. Okay, he's in push then, but he takes the damage, I guess. So, then I just grabbing all his strength he can muster, just chops down with his axe, taking out a bit of some hands in the process, and just pants after the hit, but a bit frustrated because the monster isn't pushed away.
Yeah, but again, you're doing pretty. Lots of the hands seem to be like, hanging off it, but they're still together. Yes. So I think we're up to Latha. It's your turn. Obviously, you can hear people in the cave further along your friends, like making noises and stuff at this point.
How much movement do I get?
It's 30, but you can push it, and then you could do 60, but that means you haven't got your action. So you could get to... that's 20. You could get... If you used all of it, you could get to about here, if you used all of it.
Yeah. I'm going to have to just do that, because... I can't do anything from far away, so...
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing I think you've got one more of your Misty Steps left.
It's another 30 feet.
I do, but I'll just wait. It doesn't seem terrible around here, but I'll make my way over.
Yeah, so yeah, you can kind of... Well, you'll be hearing a lot more now. You can't actually see anyone, but you know your friends are close at this point.
Yeah, start moving.
Okay, yeah, we're nearly at the end. We've just got to check some of the farmers to see how they're doing. See if they can get out of the vines. Let's see for this one. Yep, he does. Okay.
Latha needs to start following Gains for Gamers.
I changed her name back. Somebody changed her name to Latha the Large.
I haven't played with it, so I haven't got time to play with it.
It's not me for once.
We're sword fighting in Elbear.
Okay, so I'm going to say that. So you guys need to get ready, though. I'm just going to move some of the farmers because some of them have got free at this point. But Cirrus, it is your turn, and then Drac, you're coming up very soon as well.
Okay, so I know Kiana's out.
Yeah, you've seen her drop.
And I'm going to once again move myself somewhere where I can see the monster again. And I am going to use Vicious Mockery again.
Okay.
Which is that it's another wisdom save.
Okay, hold on. So I'm sorting the farmers out.
Because
Okay.
I have no spell slots, so I'm just on cantrips.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw. And this is on the monster, isn't it?
See?
Okay. Yes. That is a 13.
Are we saying meets it, beats it?
Yeah, if you're the one doing it, yes, yeah.
Yeah, so he passes, so nothing happens.
Okay.
Cry.
Oh no, I mean, so what was your thing? Because if you...
Oh, my DC is
oh, no.
13.
Okay, but yeah, okay. Yeah, no, so you took C because you're the one who did the attack, yeah.
In which case, that's 3 damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay, so that's 20. Yeah, okay, very good. Just remind me about the disadvantage.
Oh, I will.
But I think Drac has got the ally thing that he did to him, but does the ally thing affect you or him?
It's only when the monster or Kiana or a farmer attacks, I assist them.
Oh, okay.
So I think it probably should have applied to his last turn, but...
It's fine, it's just so I get used to all the abilities. Okay, Drac, it is your turn.
Okay.
I mean, also, I'd allow you to... You could do an Arcana or a Religious check if you want to figure out what's going on. Because you know what you're doing is a bit strange. But that would be all your action if you do that.
I'm going to do neither of those because I'm -1 on both. So I'm not reckoning that would be much use of my time.
Fair enough.
However, what I want to do this round is I am going to dash to the other side of the room.
Mm-hmm.
So I am now over here.
Roman has an attack of opportunity if he wants it.
Yeah. No, I'm going to hold on my reaction for now. He missed the opportunity. He's too dazed and bloodied.
And I am going to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
And then I shall end my turn.
Strange.
Okay. I'll allow it on this turn, but I'm saying if you don't try and help your new friend next turn, you're going to probably take the psychic damage. Because, yeah.
Oh, I am helping. I am
Yeah,
helping.
that's...
Whatever.
Yeah.
I worry that he's using his sneaky, clever rogue brain against us.
I mean,
Instead of just
he's
going
playing
stab,
it to
stab,
think.
stab, he's sneaking around doing clever things.
Well, you do need to make a stealth check, because...
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And remember, you can't attack Latha. Oh, maybe... Yeah, because she's not attacked the monster yet, so I don't think you can attack Latha or...
Even if you wanted it.
Yeah, you can attack at this point. You can attack everyone because Cirrus, you've seen attack the monster and do damage. Latha is the only.
But
one
has
who
he
can
seen
attack.
it? Because all of my damage has been psychic.
The monster, the monster instructed me to kill them all.
I was giving you a way out if you want. Okay.
They said kill them all. That's the answer.
Just as a side note, my passive perception is higher than that stealth roll, so
Okay.
I know exactly where you are.
That's fine.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Drag?
No, I know. I shall remain here.
Very good. Okay, it is the monster's turn, and he is next to. I'm going to be nice at Groman because I know he's not got a lot of points left, so it is going to try and attract Brother Francis. let's see how it does. That is going to be. And has he got any has he got a disadvantage on him? I can't. Or did it not work? Or did it?
No,
work?
no, it worked. He has disadvantage. Although it does that cancel out with the Master of Tactics thing.
That's why I was checking with Drax. Okay.
Unfortunately, Francis is too far away.
Okay. Well, for Francis's sake, it was. It's a 15 to hit.
With disadvantage?
15 hits
Yes.
me. My armor class is 15, that hits me.
Okay. All the hands try and grab at you, and they do 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And you need to do a strength saving throw to not be grappled.
20.
Very good. Good for you. Yep. He's not grappled by him. You just take the damage. And again, it does whisper in your head again that it's gonna... It wants some of your godly essence inside it. As you hear that inside your head.
Back bow beast.
But Brother Francis, it is your turn. I mean, I'll be. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys are interested to know what monster you fought at the very end, I'll let you guys know because it's interesting for DMs sometimes to know.
Oh yeah, I'll know later. Francis is looking a lot worse than bloodied, by the way, guys. Just let you know, and he's gonna wipe the blood away from his brow, and go, "You, it's you that's the devil. You foul beast! I will take you down, send you back to hell." And he'll go wham with a quarterstaff.
Okay.
I'll take 2 anyway. Let's go. 18.
18 hit.
Oh, come on. Oh, big 4 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so he's gonna, with his second attack, go, "Wah," and do the big punch. In fact, he's gonna do like, what he's gonna do is do like Kung Fu E Honda again with his left hand, parrying all the hands away to make a hole to punch through with the right. With a big. Wah. Let's hope it hits. After that awesome description. 18.
Okay. It does hit.
You know, damage again. 4 damage.
Okay. I mean, it's still. Yeah, you're getting like. Yeah, I mean, every time you're punching, you're pretty much killing a few hands, but it does have a lot of hands. So
by the end of his turn, you're just going to call, "Brother Robin, it's the devil. The devil is in the hands, beast." And that's it, end turn.
I knew it! I'm going to chop all these hands off and make a gurgle with them!
End of turn.
okay. Okay, Yertie, it is your turn. And then it's going to be Groman and then Latha, so you guys can all get ready. Yertie, remember to add your 5 hit points, healing points back for this round.
Was there a farmer that should have gone before me?
No, I kind of wrote them together so that they've unroped themselves, yeah. Most of them have, sorry.
Okay. I still have the hand up, so I'm just gonna try and high five the hand guy
Bitch slap.
and cause some damage.
Okay, go for it.
It's a 11 strength save.
It gets a 17.
Well, that's stupid. The spells. You have to be a child to avoid or to get hit by this, apparently. Okay. Well, that's an action. So bonus action. I'm going to use another sorcery point to convert to a spell.
Okay.
And I am going to move. I'll stay within her area, but I'll move closer to the handyman.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Karoman, it's your turn.
Okay, I wipe a bit of blood from my forehead. And again, I try to attack the beast and try to push it away with a tremendous hit, if I can. Oh, everything disappeared. The monster
Yeah,
Okay,
the
yeah.
map's changed.
It's okay. I think I must have knelt on something and then it went crazy. It's back again.
All right. Okay, I'm going to hit the great axe. That's 20. I suppose that hits.
Oof.
It does hit.
It's only 6 points of damage. I'm going to use a third superiority die with a pushing attack. The same deal. 13 DC 13 saving throw. Strength saving throw, or be pushed away 15 feet. I'm going to throw the dice. Okay, it's a total of 11 points of damage.
Okay. It failed. The strength was just 9.
Okay, so he's pushed 15 feet. So with a big hit, roaming against monsters, all the strength he has left, and he chops down at the monster, maybe chopping down some more hands fly off, and he's pushed against the wall.
Okay, so what was the total damage for that whole round?
9. No, sorry, 11. I'm sorry.
If he's moved, does Francis get an attack of opportunity?
Does.
Yeah,
I don't think you get it if you're
doesn't.
forced to
If
move.
No, you do if you're forced to move. But if he's slamming into that wall, and if he's a 2x2 creature, then I'm still touching bases with him there. He's not left. He's not left yet. So it would be if there was 5 more feet of gap, but there isn't.
But the creature is 2x2, or is just 2x1? 2x1. It's 2x2.
It's large, so it's classed as 2 squares.
If it's 2 squares, it's taking up 4 squares right now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just because it's so hard to move. Yeah, but it's basically the 2 bottom squares, not the one that's got the crow in it.
Oh, then he left the area from Francis, because he will be on the wall. It's 15 feet, 3 spaces.
It would be, but isn't a large creature 2x2 squares, like a 10-foot base?
It's 2 by 1.
Is that?
That's what the whole discussion.
Is it?
That's what the dungeon master said. I don't remember.
Right. Okay. I thought a large creature its base was 2x2.
Yeah, me too. But
I thought it was just 2 squares, and huge is like 4 cubes. That's how I did it.
Okay, that's
Either way, that's fine. That's what I'll judge it as today.
Okay. Well, in that case, then I do get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, go for it.
With the weapon. Ow. Come on, Franco. Yes. 7 damage.
Okay, and what did you roll to attack it?
The hit. It was 22. Sorry.
Yeah, that hits. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
As it was
It's looking pretty bad at this point.
So,
not many hands left.
who changed my name to Frankie Boyle?
I can't do all the fun stuff that you guys are doing. Groban, anything else on your turn?
Well, I guess I still have a bonus action, because I healed myself the past round, so I have a bonus action, and I'm going to grab one of my the only other hand axe I have on my belt, and I'm going to throw it as a offhand attack. That's on 20 feet. I'm going to just roll out the 20. 19 hits.
19 hits.
Okay, I'm doing the damage from the hand axe. That's 6 points of damage, slashing damage with the hand axe.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm guessing. Yeah, so I'm guessing that after it hits, I hit it and he's pushed, and brother Francis just kicks him with the quarter staff again. He bats the monster towards the wall. I just try to finish it off. I just throw a hand axe, and said hand axe just chops another hand away. And well, I'm out of hand axes now and out of moves. So I'm still panting. I'm saying, "You are going to die today, monster!"
Yeah, I'm gonna say in your head, but this time you can just hear like the sound that someone makes when their blood's coming out of their mouth, so you can't really hear what it's saying. It's like a gurgling sound at this point. Doesn't sound.
What's that? What's that? Not I can hear you.
Okay.
And you see Grommy saying these things out loud, and you don't understand what the fuck is wrong with him, but just in his head.
Okay, and Latha, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Move, please.
Yeah.
The bottom.
If you can pretty much get up to where Drax is at this point, and you would, yeah.
I'm gonna ask him what he's up to, the shady fuck.
You could. Being honest, if you've got direct line of sight, even if he's stealthing, you're gonna bump into him, so you'd see him.
We're passing each other. Fucking red monster. Is he like keeping bad?
Yeah, you can't stealth if there's someone just literally walking over you. Yeah. So now you probably could do something, though you're quite far away. But now you can see what the shit going down at this point. You can see them.
Anyway. Yeah.
Oh yes, you're free to do whatever. Some of your spells might reach the monster.
No, I don't think so. Not from here. Not that I was gonna do.
Okay. Anything else you want to do though? Because that's just your movement. You've still got a. You could do an Arcana or Religion check on Drac if you think he looks a bit strange.
Yeah, I do think he's a bit sus. Little shitty fuck. What's he up to?
Yeah, so roll a Religion or Arcana to see if you can see what's going on with them.
They are both the same. A B?
A B?
A B's a natural 20.
For B?
Oh, hey!
Yeah. Oh, very good.
Sorry, somebody ran all the way up to my parents' room.
Second cat on stream already. We're in the first half. We've had 2 cats on stream.
I had to chase it around the house.
So, Latha, you know exactly what this spell is. Again, maybe you've seen it in action. It's called a Gear spell. It's a very, very powerful charm spell that basically makes them whatever command they have been told they must do, or they can basically be psychically have their brain explode. And you can see maybe like that Drax's eyes are got like a weird little hue that you know must be this spell, so you know exactly what is doing it, and you can easily piece together what is doing it. Maybe you know a little bit about this beast, so yeah, you know at this point what is affecting him. You'll probably be a bit shocked because obviously you've not been there and seen a lot, but you know what it is.
Okay. Do I know how to get rid of it?
You do, yes. It is, I think it is a remove curse. Quickly check. A remove curse, a greater restoration, or a wish spell ends it.
I have none of these things.
Mm-hmm. But also, I'll say you also know that sometimes whoever's cast the spell, if they are killed, can also end the spell.
Okay.
You know this, but you probably wouldn't be able to tell everyone else this yet.
No.
Okay. At this point, you can hear some of the farmers, who I know someone has been changing their names, so let's quickly check. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, so it's more personal, you know. Derek, Boris, Albert, Colin, Mr. Handyman.
And now they're all giant farmers, so they're like massive things. Massive giant farmers have now ran down after you guys. But we are at the top of the round. So, Cirrus, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I don't have much of a choice.
Okay.
So I am going to inch myself a little bit closer. Who did that? And I am going to cast Vicious Mockery. So roll me another wisdom save.
Okay.
Just gonna fill my hot water bottle up for a second.
Okay, that's a 12.
Does not pass.
Okay.
Takes 2 damage and has disadvantage on its next attack.
It doesn't, unfortunately, because you've killed it. So tell me how you want to kill the monster.
You mocked it to death?
It had 1 hit point left, so...
You hear Cirrus in the corner go, I need to come. Not so handy now, are we? And this causes it to just explode.
Very good.
Its little bee brain cannot handle it.
It flips the
And-
bird before it goes.
Ian, something else is going to happen before you will look so smug with yourselves. Cirrus, can you roll me a d6, please?
Oh no. 3.
Okay. Oh no, sorry, it was a d4 you need to roll.
Oh.
That's me being sorry, that's me.
That's in trying to kill
It's
you
a
with
2.
extra something.
Okay, at this point, so you're looking pretty hands, and it does explode into hands. So you rolled did you roll a 4?
I rolled a 2.
Sorry. Okay. As you hit the monster, arm parts go everywhere, but 7 of them start running away at this point. So it's up to you guys if you want to continue with initiative, but the hands are running away from you guys, but you are down into the cave. So around.
How is Drac looking?
Well, you'll have to go and investigate. He's quite far away. So it's up to you guys if you want to stay in initiative, though you can see that the hands are crawling away from you guys.
The hands are still alive. It might still be alive.
Okay, these hands are like the old hands who have been fighting the whole time, or
Yep.
different?
You know that they look like the other hands.
No, Franz chased them down like, I've got about 2 hit points and I don't care, I'm going to go.
Yeah, I'm with you, Francis. We cannot let this monster
I
live.
cannot let this devil escape, Mother Gromit.
It's chopping time.
It's
Come here.
time.
Well, yeah, you guys are free to do what you want, but are you keeping straight in combat, or are you coming out?
I'm staying in.
I'm staying in combat.
Okay, that's fine if you want to stay in combat. So, Cirrus, is there anything you want to do on your turn? You've seen the hands explode everywhere.
I mean, I'm gonna stay back, but like I'll move a little bit closer to them.
And you.
Okay, Drac, on the plus side, the spell has now ended on you, so you are back in control of yourself.
Finally, I can kill who I want. Thank you, Latha.
I know, you didn't steal anything for a whole 4 turns there.
I know. Well done, Drac. Well done. What kind of horror was that? What kind of monster have you fought? Where is Francis?
I'm hurt,
Fran-
Sir Latha, again. I'm hurt.
Do we have
well,
free
no.
movement?
No, because most of the
No.
party have decided to stay in initiative, so you can't talk or anything. You have to keep fighting.
Okay.
If some of you don't wish to fight, you can move away. You do need to let me know.
We need to fell these foul beasts.
Yeah. So yeah, if we're still in initiative, it is Drac's turn. Drax, are you doing anything on your turn, or are you talking, or what do you want to do?
So, are the farmers disenchanted, or are they still bad people?
You'd have to go and investigate. Again, you're still all in initiative, so it's all 6 seconds. So, yeah, I mean, an educated guess, you could be possibly they're not. You're not sure. You'd have to go and you'd have to check to see.
Okay. I'm going to throw Latha towards Yertie.
Okay. You'll have to wait till Latha's back because she has to allow it.
Okay.
Yeah, what is it?
Just picking people up and tossing them around.
I mean,
What?
you can, but you might damage her if you throw her. Like, I can't guarantee that she's going to land perfectly.
Drac is attempting to pick you up and throw you.
With these guys.
No, towards Yertie
Okay.
and the rest of the party.
Okay. I'm no mad. I wouldn't
Okay.
resist.
Okay, yeah. So you just roll me a strength check just to see how far you throw her.
Let's
I
go.
rolled 12.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna say for a 12, you get her 12 feet. So that's like 2 squares and a bit.
Nice work, Drac.
But Latha, you're gonna have to roll me a dexterity saving throw to see if you crunch to the ground when he does it.
No, it tipped on 19 for a second and it rolled onto 1.
That's the worst thing
could-
about the digital dice when it cock teases you like that, eh?
Yeah, you land on your fucking face. Can you just roll me a d6 and that's how many points of damage you take? Face damage.
Brother Drac, what are they doing?
It's right. That was my fault. I thought I could fly. I forgot about the weapon.
Yep, well, yeah, so you unfortunately take some face damage for that. Fun for people.
No, my face.
So yeah, did you roll the d6? How many points did you take to your face?
I took them off as well.
Oh, okay.
No, my
Drac, well, you did move though. That's something. Drac, anything else you want to do in your turn? That was your action.
So, as my bonus action, I would like to dash to the aid of Frankie Boyle.
Go for it.
Franco. Oh, what are you doing? Brother Drac! And he looks in his eyes to see if the devil's there or not.
And at this point, I'll end my turn.
Okay, very good. Okay, next up is not the monster. Francis, it's your turn.
Okay, so combat Francis.
Is the hand job dead?
Yep.
Right, so Francis is going to go there in amongst the three of them. And he's going to attack this one first.
Okay.
14?
Hit.
Oh yes. Boom! 5 damage.
Okay. What? Which letter is it?
The top one, so let me get to that. E. Edgar.
Okay. It's dead.
Okay, so this one's on C, which is. I was about to say Charles, but then we don't know. We have a player called Charles. And then I almost said Craig, which is my brother's name, so we're not naming him that. Colin. Aye. Colin the hand
Okay.
getting attacked.
Yeah, the third name I thought of was Chris, but we can't go with that one
It's got
either.
Chris as well, aye.
Okay.
Just Colin. There's no
5
insult.
damage.
That one's dead as well.
Oh, Franco is on fire. Get away, Edgar. Get away, Colin, out of my face. Franco will stay there. In fact, he'll probably move down to there just to kind of block off their way from everybody else. Without stepping back too far to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, come. What's up?
Okay. Is that all your turn then, Francis?
Yeah, I'd just like to check out the names so far. We've got Archie, Banjo, Declan, Freddie, and Greg. Nice. Yeah, that's Francis's turn.
Okay,
Oh my god, what happened to Rowan?
Next up is oh, it's actually one of the farmers. Oh. It's D, so Derek is gonna run around here and yeah, he just starts screaming what's going on. Though you've not heard any of the farmers speak.
In common, speaking.
He's just screaming. He like looks. His eyes are no longer red. But it is now Yertie. It is your turn. And remember to add your 5 hit points if you need them. And then it'll be Groman, and then it'll be Latha.
I'm gonna scream at the farmer. We're all gonna die! Run!
roll me a free intimidation check to see if he believes you.
I'm pretty intimidating.
I'm just gonna roll generally to see what. Oh no, he's pretty cool. Unless what did you get?
It was a 6.
He got an 18, so he's like, no, like no, not you.
I'm gonna run past Greg, but still within his area.
Okay.
And I am gonna cast Earth Trimmer!
Okay.
And that is a Dex 11 save.
That is.
So that would be for Freddy and Greg.
So did you say dexterity saving throw?
Yep.
Okay. First one got a 21, second one got a 10. So I presume the second one fails.
Alright, well, at least I got one of them. It's gonna take 1d6 bludgeoning damage and knock prone, but also the area within 5 feet of me is all difficult terrain now.
Okay.
For movement for their next turn.
Okay, so roll for damage to see, yeah, they're not very strong, so you might have taken them out, or one of them out.
It's a 4.
Yep, you take one out. So I think it was Greg, wasn't it? So yep, Greg, you tell us how you killed Greg.
I stomp on the ground like I'm throwing a toddler tantrum. And I'm like, take this! I never needed 2 hands, so get on, fucker!
So, yeah, Greg's gone. Very good. Yertie, anything else you want to do in your turn?
Nah, but I still sparkle a little bit because I'm super cool.
Yeah, you've still got the magical ability. Groman, it's your turn.
You muted me.
Are you on mute? You're on mute again, Leo.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I can see that Francis handled pretty well the rest of the hands over there. So I go to this hand that somehow escaped Yertie's tantrum. So I'm just going to over it and come here, little hand, and I'm just going to chop it down. Let's see how Freddy fares against this. Well, I missed with a 7. Pretty sure I missed.
You did miss, unfortunately.
Oh man, I must be tired. So that's it. I don't have any more. I have bonus action left, but I don't have many more hand access to throw. So that's it.
Okay, Latha, it is your turn.
Can I just move? Oh wait, this guy coming here. What the fuck? I'm gonna attack him with my javelin. Can I attack him? No.
The farmer?
They're no longer possessed. The devil is out of him, sister.
You're pretty sure he's not possessed because you heard him screaming. But you can try and kill him if you want. I mean,
what's he saying to me though? What's his vibe like? Is he?
He screamed out like I can't remember like what's going on.
Did he like tell me, or did he just scream like what? Because I might still start.
No, he came in screaming, "What's going on?"
And Yertie screamed back at him, and he didn't care. But yeah, he looks. No, he's not got red eyes anymore.
Okay, can I just ask him what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, you can have another conversation. Yeah, that'll be your action. But yeah, I'll say. Yeah, he tells you he's like, we've been like trapped in like a daze for like weeks. Like, what's going on?
Been under a spell, brother. A spell. We need to work out what's going on here.
Yeah, he's happy with that. I will say, he can see the hand. He's like, do you need any help?
Obviously,
Okay. You hear him calling for the other farmers to come and help you guys.
Come on, get boys in.
Okay,
Bonus,
so
Albert, Colin, come.
unfortunately you've only got one of their turn, but he is going to go. Let me move him. So,
Coming to help.
yep, Albert's the only one who's got something. He's going to run over to you guys and try and help when he can move properly. Now it is the hand's turn, and then we're back up to the top of the round. Okay, there is one next to you. It just says easy axe, so they're going to get attacked. Oh.
I think it was meant to be easy access.
Yep.
Access,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, so that is a... Shit, that's a 10 to hit. I'm guessing that misses.
Oh, he misses.
Yes.
I'm gonna say the one of them tries to attack Francis,
Oh no.
which is a 11 to hit. I'm guessing that also misses. And one of them is going to, well, they can't attack Cirrus, but it does walk over to her. And the last one will try and attack Francis as well, just because he's nearby. Which is a...
Which is what it was melee.
13 to hit, which I'm guessing probably misses.
13 Mrs. Francis, yes.
Okay, so we're back up to the top, though possibly the farmers may be here to help you. So yeah, Farmer C is going to join the party and run back over to you guys. So Colin's joined the party.
He's useless.
And Cirrus, it is your turn.
Wait, well, there's one guy right next to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been relying on the same spell for the last several rounds, but this guy's here, and I'm going to reach out and just grab it by the wrist
Okay.
and cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay, roll for the attack.
Does a 15 hit?
Does. Roll for damage.
Oh, it only did 1 damage.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately.
I cannot take a reaction, though, so I'm going to drop it on the floor.
Okay, yeah, he's unfortunately still alive, just. Okay.
And it can't take a reaction, so I'm just going to drop it on the floor and walk away.
Yeah, it's just crawling. It's crawling on the wall, that's fine. Okay, next up is Drac. What would you like to do? Oh, I'm sorry, Boris is going to join the party as well. There you go. Drac, it's your turn.
Okay, would you say that the hands are distracted by Frankie at the moment?
Yeah, some of them. Some of them are.
Yeah, I would say Archie and Dee are really got their hands full right now. So, I'm going to sneak attack
Okay.
on, let's go for D. Let's go for
Okay.
D.
Get him.
I did 4 damage.
Okay, is that an automatic hit, or do you have to roll for the attack as well?
Yes, it's an automatic hit.
Okay, he's dead, because they don't have many hit points.
Nice.
Nice. And then I use my 2-weapon fighting to then attack the other one, which I can't remember which name it is, with my short sword. So I'll
Very
roll
good.
to see if it hits.
Okay,
17.
that hits as well.
3 damage.
Also dead, so you can tell us how you kill both of the hands.
Nice.
Drac creeps over the shoulder of Francis, taking his blade out of his sheath, sliding it down the center of the hand. While lifting it up, he slaps the other one and cuts the fingers into pieces with his short sword.
Very good, yeah, they are gone. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
as a bonus, I would like to hide.
Okay. I mean, you will have to go behind a rock unless you just want to, like, cover your eyes with your
I'm here
hands
now.
and pretend to hide. That's up to you. Yeah.
I'm here.
So
I'm here now.
you can hide from most of the party, but not Francis because he's literally looking at you.
Right next to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone else you could hide pretty much from. Yeah.
You just still need to do the whole stealth roll.
Yeah, you do need to roll. Yeah.
17.
Okay. So yeah, anyone else who wants to see him, you can roll your perception. But remember what I told you about the hands last time. They might have special abilities. So anything else? Is that the end of your turn, Drag?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Francis, it's your turn, and then Yertie, and then Broman, and then Latha.
So is this one Banjo still alive, or is it only this one Five Finger Freddy that's going?
Banjo's still
yeah.
alive because I rolled shit on my spell.
So
Mhm.
I'll move to it first and attack it.
Okay.
Bang! Critical hit.
Very good.
Decent roll as
Roll
well.
for damage.
13
Yep.
damage.
It is dead.
Okay,
It was on 1 hit point, I
I've
think.
got
Yeah,
enough,
it was on 1 hit point.
got enough movement left. I can come back and attack the other one.
Okay.
Fist of Fury Francis tonight. 18.
Yeah, the hit. See if you only need to get 2 and then it's dead.
6 damage.
Yep, it's dead. The last one is finished.
Pow, pow. Fists of Fury.
Okay, well, we're finished. We can say we handled this business already.
Oh.
I'm gonna
I
charge
mean-
Kiana.
I mean, you guys might want to maybe watch the video where you agree to possibly help this person and not nearly maim her, but
Kanas
you
knocked
know,
out. She's knocked out on the
not
floor.
dead. She's not dead, but
It was for our own safety.
But yeah, so at this point we are going to take a break as you guys are out of initiative and the farmers have run in and yeah, Kiana is still passed out at this point. But yeah, you guys are out of initiative for now, and the audience don't know, but some of you might want to watch that YouTube video I told you about very shortly
Don't.
because you might need it.
Like in the
Crying.
Yeah. And so we will take a break. So yeah, see everyone in 10 minutes. You guys have just defeated the hand monster and all the hands, and yeah, all the farmers have rushed in and seemed a bit confused. What would you guys like to do?
Go see Kiana.
Well, Kiana is out for the count. She's passed, obviously. So she is.
I will
Can I
start
do
to,
well?
I'm going to sit down
You
next to Kiana.
Okay.
Start to talk to her.
You'll need to, if you want to do that, you'll have to do some medicine check or do some healing to get her back up.
No, I'm not trying to get her back up. I'm just going to talk to her while she's unconscious.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Sorry, Latha's trying to do something as well, though. Let her go.
I was just asking if I could do healing on people.
I suggest you guys probably heal each other up and do all the number stuff now. Yeah.
Francis sits down next to Kiana. and
That
starts
would be
talking.
nice.
I think Francis and Groman are worse than I am, but I'm definitely. I was never particularly high.
So
Heal me!
Francis sits down next to Kiana. You're healing five hit points per minute per turn. For
You're
the
still
next minute.
you're still healing now. You're still healing, but
Francis
it's probably
sits down
wearing
next
off
to
Oh, no,
Kiana.
that.
And he starts whispering in her ear, "The devil has left you now, girl. God is back to protect you. My friends and I have chased away the devil. You're safe. Don't worry. Rest." And he starts to stroke her forehead.
Okay, well, yeah, she's passed out. Yertie, just for fun, I think if you agree that maybe the magic for the 1 minute maybe regrew your hand, but as the minute ends, the hand just goes back.
It like shrivels up and falls off.
We
Is it like
momentarily
that?
see another hand, and then it just like.
Oh my god!
You're the worst, Martin. You're the worst.
She loves it. But yes, so yeah, if any of you want to do any healing on the party, Yeah, just do it quickly. You don't need to go into huge details.
Send her up
Yeah.
to town.
Drac may have something that may be valuable to people in the party.
Yeah, do we not have healing potions? Did we not?
Drac has one.
Some of you do. Yeah, I think you had. You bought 2, and you've not used them. I don't think.
Yertie's gonna go hug them. Maybe my healing.
I am
won't
completely
go.
out of spell slots, so there is literally nothing I can do.
I'll go around everyone apart from Francis. You're talking to Kiana. So Cirrus, what are you doing to make it fair so everyone gets a quick slot of doing something?
I'm trying to check in on Groman because I know he took quite a lot of damage, but there's not like I can't do anything. I guess I'm trying to assess how damaged is he.
Yeah, I'm pretty badly damaged. I'm mechanically, I'm on 8 points of health from 31, so I'm pretty bloodied. I'm just using the axe now as a walking stick.
I'm giving you a shoulder. I'm trying to help.
Oh, thank you, lass. It's not that it's not as bad as it looks. Really.
Shush.
I have 4 first level cure wounds.
Oh, yes, please.
I think Francis, Groman, and Cirrus are the worst off because I'm on 12.
So I'll do.
I used to go
I'll move
double
on to
think I'd
Latha.
check you out.
So Latha, do you want to tell me who you want to do the spells on, just so they can do their points thing?
Yeah, I'll do. And do I roll per person?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll do Francis first, obviously.
Oh.
10.
Okay.
And then, no offense, Grumman, but like you're like this big tough looking dwarf, and then I've got this little blue, this little BQ at the side. So and then I'm going to heal Cirrus. Another 10.
Thank you.
I got
Fair
2 left,
enough.
Grumman, so if it's a bad one, you can get another one. Here we go, Grumman. Let's go. Oh fuck, 4.
Oh, well, you see Robin a bit better, but he's still like weight half his strength, half down his strength, like 12
Maybe-
from
Cirrus is
31.
fine, so don't worry about Cirrus now. She's
I was gonna say maybe I realized that he needs more help, and I can do another one. And
Yeah, I'm a tough dwarf, but I okay. Thank you, lass.
Oh, thank you, sister.
Yeah, I think I can manage from now. I just need a little rest, and I'll be good.
Thank you,
See,
sister.
Real question, Martin. After or during or after all this interchange with the farmers and everything, do we get like a short rest or something?
Yeah, I'll come to that. So I'm just going to give everyone a quick shot of what you want to do. But yeah, you'll pretty much get a long rest very soon. It is
long.
It is midnight at this point. You guys have been here a long time, so yes, you'll get a long rest. But Latha, is that all your healing spells given out to everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll move on to you, Groman, because I know, what would Groman be doing at this point?
Francis is already.
Okay, Warming, after receiving much needed healing, he just sits down in the dirt around here where the farmers are and ask, well, there's a lot of explaining to do here. And he sits to rest his battered body. And well, basically he wants to listen to the story of the farmers. What do you remember anything of what happened here? That's we just killed a many-handed monster who could make people do things, strange things. He made Drac born my beard. So what did he do to you lads?
Yeah, the farmers all rubbed their heads a bit, and they're like, we've been like in a daze for the past few days. Like, they were all on their way back to Promise for the Awakening Festival, and then something just like took over their heads, and they just didn't have any control. Kiana had been going increasingly strange over the last few weeks, and was keep talking about her dead friend was talking to her, but they said that Yeah, she says she's a good person, but there was something creepy going on, and they just want to go home at this point.
Oh, well, so she was being strange. Hey, Brother Francis, I think we may want to restrain the lady for the time being, just in case. I don't want her calling back more handy monsters.
At this point, Francis is lying down, curled up in the fetal position next to Kiana with his back to her, and he's starting to fall asleep. And he didn't hear
Okay. Latha, I'll tell you something extra because you rolled so high when you were checking out Drac. You noticed that Kiana had that weird glow about her that Chris had in the eyes, and now she doesn't have it. Even though she's passed out, you can tell that the same thing that was probably affecting Drac is gone from her as well.
And the farmers? Yeah.
You saw all their eyes, so you're pretty... Well, with your roll, you're pretty sure that it's gone from everyone, but everyone seems a bit confused still about, because obviously they've just come out of it.
I would say to the guys, I'd be like, guys, I think they've all been... Drac, that thing that had cursed you, I think has been cursing everyone. These farmers had the same look, and this girl had the same look, and now it's gone. And I think that there was another power here.
Oh, so you think that by killing the hand guy, everything is solved? Or let's say everything has been handled?
It's been handled, yes.
I'm guessing that's going to be the title of the next episode.
No, Handyman. Yeah. The Handyman. This episode's going to be called The Handyman. I've already decided.
Okay. Okay, but yeah, very good. I'll move on to Drac. What have you been doing while everyone's been healing and chatting and stuff?
Drac has been blending in with his brothers in the corner. Okay. He's going to pick all 4 of their pockets.
Okay, go for it.
Do you want individual rolls for each one?
Yeah, I do.
You made a whole half a session without picking any pockets.
Come on, are you rolling these poor farmers, man?
You can roll it to the farmers who've been possessed for weeks if he wishes.
Those are the best rolls I'll ever roll in the entirety of D&D.
Okay,
except for that 10.
I rolled
she rolled a 10, 25.
A 25, a 21, and a 23.
You rolled really well, but these are farmers. They literally have nothing. I'll say, as you got a few, I'll let you roll.
Yeah.
Roll me a D20.
Oh, that's a 12. I don't want 12, I want 20. There. Wait.
Did you get 5 copper pieces from the farmers because they're poor?
Hope you're happy.
Yes.
5 bits of straw.
But the main one that you didn't manage to pickpockets does start talking to you guys. He's like, "Oh, we're very poor farmers," and they check their pockets and like, "We're really poor. We thought we had a few copper pieces, but we clearly don't." But he does reach around and he presents you guys with a gift, and he says it's apparently magical, and it is called Heward's Handy Haversack. So you now have your first magic item, which you guys can mark on. So if you don't know how it works, it's basically like a bag of holding, though this one, I don't think it holds as much, but you can summon the exact item that you wish straight away. As in the bag of holding, you have to search for it. So it's a cool item to have. So yeah, it's cool.
Which of us should hold on to this? It should probably be someone who's less likely to be pickpocketed.
Yeah, and someone who is not a pickpocket.
Yeah, Drag's out. Absolutely. And everybody
this is racism. I can put that to good use.
The thing is,
yes,
utility-wise,
by
he probably
stealing
does
things
to
from
use
it.
the best, utility-wise, but he cannot be trusted with it.
No, not at all.
So you guys, you can all vote who you wish to hold it.
I, for one, vote for Yertie.
I vote for not Drac.
I vote for whoever has the highest passive perception.
what's a passive perception, Cirrus?
You're a metagamer, Cirrus.
Yeah.
No, but I'm assuming it's either Latha or I
I don't
because
think
I
mine's
have
is great.
What is passive? But I'll check on my sheet actually. Hold on.
On the
and
left,
on your sheet there's a section
Mine-
called
Mine
senses.
is 12.
12 as well.
Well,
Mine is
I'll,
16.
I will let you guys discuss that off camera. Who
Yeah.
wishes to have the bag, that's fine. But the comment at this point when you're discussing, obviously, Yertie, it is your turn. What have you been doing when all this has been going on?
Yertie is running around hugging people to see if maybe some of her healing will rub off on them. And I feel like it's working because the people that I'm hugging are healing and looking better. So I'm just here you go, Roman.
Oh, thank you, little last man. Well, yeah, I'm feeling better. I just say that, just to let her be happy.
Oh my gosh, it worked! I'm coming, Cirrus.
I'm just accepting the hug because it makes me feel better and it helps me psychically if not physically.
Francis opens one eye like, oh, I wonder if I'm getting a hug.
You're next, buddy. And I'm gonna also hug Latha and attempt to hug Drac. Since we're all about consent, I'll start running towards Drac in the group of farmers. Arms, well, arm and a half outstretched.
Drac reaches out and grabs Yertie midair and clips to his back.
The drag pack.
I'm just gonna retreat back in the shell. And I'm still shimmering a little bit.
Right?
But Drac, I like your rainbow backpack.
You just hear from the shell. Do, 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 do.
It plays music. We gotta get one of those.
I have my product pending, Drac Pack. TM.
It is a sparkly rainbow backpack that plays Mario soundtracks.
When we do merch that, I'm getting a bigger cut for naming it, Chris. The Drac Pack, a rainbow turtle shell backpack, coming soon, ladies and gentlemen.
That plays Mario Kart music.
Oh yeah.
If Razor can do a toaster,
If Razor can do a toaster,
Chris
We
Kid
can
can
do
do
a
a
Drac
Drac
Pack.
Pack.
Chris Kid can do a Drac Pack. Exactly.
Right, what are we doing now, guys? Sorry,
Sleep.
I've got sidetracked. I was thinking about Drac Packs.
I think Martin's having some technical difficulties.
Oh, is he? I thought he was just like hanging about waiting for us. I was like, this
think
guy's
his headphones might have died. I have to break out the other headset. Just a theory.
cracking.
Yeah, I think he's not hearing us.
Yeah, we don't hear you, Martin.
Martin, you alive? No.
Hey, Martin.
No hear you, Martin.
No.
Martin? Oh, he's muted us.
Ah,
He's deaf.
maybe he's
Stick
yeah.
respect. That's wrong. He said enough.
He's deafened himself.
He's like, nah, that's it. Session's over.
I'm done with this tomfoolery.
I'm just gonna sit here and look at it for the next hour.
Okay, I can hear you guys again.
Hey!
All right.
Here we just thought you didn't want to listen to our bullshit.
Do you want to hear me say
Yeah.
nasty things about you? Shall I grass? Shall I be a snitch on who said bad things about
Okay.
you?
No, my earbuds don't last long anymore, the little
Oh.
Diddy ones, so I might have to get some new ones. So yeah, I have no idea. You guys could have probably roleplay for half an hour and not noticed I was just not listening. So it's fine.
No, we
Um,
did notice. We just chose to continue roleplay.
So it doesn't matter to me. So at this point, you hear some noises coming from upstairs as you see Polder and Tungsten run down with a few other farmers. And Tungsten says that he'd ran back to the farm to get Polder and stuff to come and told them what was going on. And at this point, I would guess you would explain with the farmers what has been going on or what you have gathered. But they do invite you to come back to Polder's farm for the night, unless you wish to spend the night in this farm.
Hell no!
Yep. Bed, night, sleep sounds good. I'm all out of magic and bardic. I'm basically just unhelpful.
Yeah, I need a rest. We all need a good deserved rest.
I need a rest.
Yeah.
Francis is already trying.
Francis, get up there, taking us somewhere that's not a creepy dark cave.
Huh?
Drac would like his fire back.
Francis wakes up.
You still no, you don't get your fire back till you have a long rest. But basically, yes, if you wish, you can. They will walk you back to Polder's farm, which isn't too far, if you wish to spend the night. And I will say that you can all take a long rest, as you guys are exhausted from the fighting and everything. So yeah, you can all.
Back.
Right.
Yeah.
Long rest. Let's go.
Yeah. All
And
click
you
long
and you've got something bigger coming.
what?
I seen the nod first.
Okay, so yes, you guys wake up, and at this point, Tungsten says that the farmers have got you a new wagon and stuff to go back to, well, the old wagon, but it's been done up a bit with the horses. If you want to go back to Promise, Kiana's still very exhausted. She still to be unconscious. She's breathing, but she's like in a deep sleep. No one can really wake her up. She seems like absolutely exhausted at this point.
It's a magical sickness. We should let her sleep. We should let her rest and just let her sleep in the wagon.
Yeah, my guess is she's probably, that thing was in her head longer than anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll snuggle up with her.
Aww. So you guys spend a reasonably uneventful day just getting back to Promise. And luckily for you, they had already passed a note on. Tungsten had got a message back to Promise and said that you guys were coming back. So the festival is now on. So you basically get back about 7-8 o'clock at night to the closing party, where you guys can see that there is more bards and singers going on. Deli comes back over to you guys and sees Kiana and starts crying. And she's like, what on earth happened? Like, thank you so much for getting my goddaughter back to me.
Who wants to tell her?
Is Kiana still asleep?
Yeah.
We should tell her to let her rest.
I'll handle this.
Thanks, Cirrus.
Thank you, Sister Cirrus.
So it seems like I don't know. We don't know where the creature came from, but a monster of some sort, a many-handed monster, seems to have. Well, it took over her mind, and convinced her that it was Cully. The monster is now dead, but Kiana has been asleep, recovering since that point, and we don't know how she's doing in there. But take care of her, so I guess look after her. It might be a little bit hard for a bit.
So she thanks you guys, and she says, obviously I've not forgot about your payment, but enjoy the festivities. There is a special performance going on very shortly, and you are obviously the most honoured guests for saving the town. So she says, I'll see you in the morning at the inn, and I will pay you all the money that you are owed. But she says she just wants to spend some time with her goddaughter. And she says she realised that you guys must have done a good job, because the other farmers yesterday came out of their trance, the ones that you'd rescued before. So yeah, you are healed as heroes. However, You guys are enjoying some of the festivities. As you see that the concert that has been put on is coming to an end. And Tungsten comes on stage, thanking the town for all the joy of the festival, and also thanking you, the heroes, for the defeating the evil from the north, and saving the town. But there is one last act to close the festival, and as the spotlight lands on Cirrus and the party, and Tungsten says, can you all give up your applause for everyone's favourite weather dame, Cirrus, and her dancers. Please get ready. The most famous of songs, Blow My Love. You all hear masses of claps. What would you guys like to do?
What?
What's happening?
What's going on, Ness?
I'm staring at Tungsten
That's
like,
you, Sister Cirrus.
At this point, people are like clearing the way for you guys to get on stage, and there's spotlights on you guys.
Francis will grab his bird flute, his bird pipes, and get ready to get on stage.
Cirrus is walking like, I haven't danced this in 4 years. What the hell am I doing?
Come on, Sister Cirrus, it will be a joy.
What about me? I don't even know what it is.
I mean,
just
you
before
guys.
you were in my service. This was a long time ago.
A small crowd is kind of forcing you guys to get on stage at this point, as you get lots of claps. Lots of claps.
Traps rolled a really shit stealth check.
They do.
But even better if you roll to stealth check and it's bad. I mean, you're in like plain sight and a spotlight on you. So at this point, you are cajoled to the stage.
You see Cirrus like hold on to the little pan flute necklace that she wears, like with both hands, just like, please, 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 please.
Okay. Cirrus, you obviously take the center stage. Now I'm going to just explain the rules for this. So basically, when I tell it the performance to start, you will all need to copy the video that I sent you, which hopefully someone will post in the chat so everyone knows what to follow along.
Like up on YouTube right now, not at all.
So you will need to copy that.
A really important question, because like I was piecing the movements together from multiple different choruses, so I don't know which chorus we're being graded on.
I'd say don't be a swat. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm saying, does someone want to... here we are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I would like to say that because of the player is streaming and can't open up a tab to see the video, Francis is left out of dancing by playing his bird pipes.
Well, I mean, you guys have been introduced as dancers. There's only one finger. So, yeah, you're not... You can, but you might get a failing grade. But it's up to you guys. So for this, basically, Cirrus, you need to do me 2 performance checks. One is for singing, and one is for dancing.
Okay. Now?
Right. No. Well, no. Everyone else just do one roll for performance, which is for your dancing, to see how well you do at dancing. You can also, if you wish, give it a flourish. So if you have any spells or abilities that you think would help your performance, you could let me know about those. So yes.
Tapes out.
Yeah, that's fine. So you can get instruments out and all this stuff. You can dance and play an instrument, but you can't just not dance. That's part of the fun.
No, you can dance with bagpipes. They go under one arm.
I'm giving bardic inspiration to Groman, Francis. I'm trying to figure out who would be the worst at performance. Groman,
definitely me.
Francis,
Sister Cirrus.
and Latha.
Thank you.
You are correct. Francis is an awful dancer.
I'm an awful dancer. Just
Could I have
brilliant
used up
and
all of my
Roman cute.
bardics, but you can all add a d6 to your performance checks.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, and I will judge the dancing and may allow you another advantage as well. It's up to you guys how much effort you put in. But yes, so now, unfortunately for Yertie, because you're at the bottom of my screen, you have to dance the longest. So
I can't sleep inside.
So basically what I'm going to do is I will be moving one from each of the cameras to ask you guys to roll. Actually, no, Yuri, I'll make it better. Technically, Sirius will have to dance the longest because she has to do 2 rolls. So
I'm sorry, there is no Sirius.
Yes.
I don't care.
Dave, I need to pause this video.
I'm going to say that your mic breaks and you're automatically disadvantaged, unfortunately. I'm joking.
Excuse me, I'm the title act here.
You're the only actor. Okay, so anyway, so we're going to start now until I get to you to ask you your role and, you know, any flourishes you're doing, so any magic you're doing or any instruments you're doing. The rest of you guys have to dance, so yes. Cirrus, I'll be coming to you at the end, so can you, everyone start dancing now? And Cirrus, can you, Cirrus, you still need to dance for me. And Cirrus, can you roll me for your singing check? This is your performance singing.
It's a 16.
Okay, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, Cirrus, you still need to dance. And
I need to roll the dice. I was just...
and Drac, can you roll me for your performance check?
18.
18, very good. Any flourish you would do with your abilities or anything else you want to add to it?
I think 18's pretty good for drag,
It is.
so no.
It's pretty good. Okay. Okay, well, on to Groman. Groman, can you roll me a performance check?
All right. Performance. 5 plus 1d6.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Okay.
8, I think. Yeah, 8. And well, grabbing just like me, dwarves are known for being dancers. So he just grabs his 2-hand axes, one in each hand, and starts like just going
So
like
I like that. I like that.
just waving and waving his axes just like that.
I'll let you roll an extra d4 because I like that. So roll me an extra d4 and you can add that to your total.
Okay, let's go.
You nearly the end of the video, Martin.
2
Okay, well-
for an astounding 10.
Very good. So you got 10. So Latha, we're up to you. So yeah, Chris and Groman, you can stop dancing if you wish, or you can keep dancing. It's up to you guys. Latha, it's your turn.
Over.
Roll me for performance.
I rolled one already, but hold on, I need to roll
That's
a...
fine. That's fine.
I've got one deck on it. Hold on. I can't do both at the same time, so you have to have been looking
That's
before.
fine. And you can add any flourishes you wish. Did you do any magic? You know, did you shape change halfway through? It's up to
I'm
you.
playing my bagpipes at the same time. Like, I think
Okay.
that's impressive.
That's
So you can
fine.
add instruments, and
You
I'm
can-
dancing while playing my bagpipes.
Very good. I like it. So I'll give you an extra d4 you can roll to add for your performance.
Yeah.
And you can also stop dancing if you wish, or not. It's up to you.
I'm not.
Oh, the legs are going, Yertie. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm stopping. For the benefit of the audience, I'm stopping.
I'm
Okay. Okay, well, up to Brother Francis. Francis, can you roll me for performance and tell me what he's doing? Is there any flourishes or things he's doing with it?
Nah, Francis is just jamming out, like...
Okay.
At first he was total shy, now he's got limbs flailing all over the place and he's just dancing. I rolled before, but I'll roll again for the purpose of the audience.
It's up to you guys, yeah.
Performance, where are we? And he's also playing his bird pipes at the same time. Oh, and he's only
Okay.
rolled an 18.
And I'll give him an extra d4. I'll give you an extra d4 because of the bird pipes.
And he's
That's
got
fine.
bardic inspiration as well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm buzzing.
D4
Hmm.
and a D6.
Okay, what's the final total for you?
7 plus... Hang on, because I have to jump back to this. 7 plus 18, 25.
Very good. Okay, you can stop dancing, Francis, if you wish. It's up to you.
No, I shall not.
Yertie, well, up to you. What is Yertie? Can you roll me for performance and tell me what Yertie's doing?
Yertie is attempting to breakdance with a 3.
Oh, maybe them little legs don't go, but I'm gonna give her a D4 for trying. So you can add a D4 to your performance. If that helps, and you can also stop dancing as well if you wish, Yertie.
The song is now over. No one is dancing.
That's fine.
It's a 2.
Yeah, you get to the end of that video, like Marion.
Well, I didn't know you guys would get so into it. Like,
It's
I
the
thought it'd be,
world's
quick.
longest. It's the world's longest fucking music video.
Only so much I can do.
And they all switch dance moves a lot.
They do.
Yeah.
And then there's a deep section in the middle where they're just driving through the desert. What are we supposed to do
Yeah,
then?
that's right. And then there's the part where they
Improvise,
just look angry,
sister.
like they're just waiting, doing angry
Yeah.
movements.
You-
Like yeah. Like, that's the dancing.
Well, that was fun.
What? One question. Did anyone notice me walking on the wall?
I did.
I did a little bit. I did. Yes. I thought you were having a sleep for a bit, so I did see it. Yes. Anyway, let's finish it off, so you guys can all switch off the video if you wish, or maybe you want to watch it all the time. Cirrus, can you roll for your dance? You did your singing. This is for your dance, and tell me what she's doing.
Just as I am going to also cast just a little minor illusion to just create like
A little sparkle
Like-
for a.
yeah. So like I was essentially gonna do like a sound mic to make it look cool, but like one that's
This.
sparkly and rainbow like Yertie was.
Aww.
Inspired by Yertie.
To match the rainbow drag pack.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because obviously you've got to have a mic, and if you're dancing, you're gonna have one of those in-ear mics.
And it's got to match the band merch.
Exactly.
You can roll me an extra D4 for your performance.
Yay. Which is good because my performance check was garbage. I rolled a natural 2.
Oh, yeah,
I was the singer, not the dancer.
clearly. Okay, so very good. So we will count all your scores in. So who got the? Shh, oh, I've got to let my dog out, or she'll go crazy. Who got the highest?
Oh, I think Francis might
Is it
have done.
Francis?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
got
Francis?
20, yeah, I got 25 total.
Okay, Francis, as the song is coming to an end, from an unknown assailant.
Are
a
we
large-
are we counting my singing as part of the total?
No. Just the dancing bit to make it fair for everyone. But yes, Francis, you as you are coming to the very end, a large pair of furry pink knickers from an unknown assailant hits you in the face.
Oh, Francis.
I will wait. No, Francis will deflect missile attack.
Okay.
You rolled in the
If you
left
will.
end.
No, it still hits. Still hits.
Oh,
But
no.
It doesn't do you any damage. It's just a pair of nice, lacy, pink scented knickers that hit you in the face.
Scented like what?
Like lavender.
Okay.
Francis
Hey,
for a second enjoys the spell and he realizes what they are. He goes, "Ah, the devil!" Pings them away.
And yes, and Cirrus, Tungstone comes up and he does present you with a rose as well.
Thank you.
But yes, everyone else, you all did pretty good. So if you scored 10 or under, roll me a d6. And if you got over a 10, well, if you got between 10 and 20, roll me a d12. And if you got over 20, roll me a d20.
Since I rolled twice, which roll? Can I take my higher roll?
I got 14.
For which one? For the...
Because I rolled twice. I rolled for singing and dancing.
Oh,
What
yeah,
were we-
I'll allow it, just for you.
What roll have we got between 10 and
Between 10 and 20 was a D12.
Oh. Growing had 10, so I rolled a 1.
Okay, so basically whatever you've rolled is how much money is thrown at you guys as you're on stage. So you collect a little bit of money from your performance.
Oh.
No. When the money comes out, when the 18 gold coins comes out, Francis, he goes, deflect missiles, ting, ping, 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 and pings them all away because he hates money. It's the devil.
in them all?
I'm trying to catch them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, it's Drac. Drac, what are you doing? Are you not enjoying the money?
I am taking all the money. I'm rolling for sleight of hand.
I mean, you can, but I mean...
I rolled shit. I fell flat on my face and dropped all the coins I picked up.
So everyone else is taking Drax coins.
And if you roll that low...
Drax, let this be a lesson.
But yeah, you do party into the night with your new semi-fame, and Tungsten comes up to you serious and he's like, you were amazing. I knew a gentle shove would get you back in the game. And then he's just like, bye bitch, come check the scene out in Cinder when you're free, and just walks off.
I'll see you in Zinder.
So yes, you guys have a nice little party and are celebrated, and I'm sure, Cirrus, you maybe want to tell everyone a little bit about the fuck what just happened, because they're probably a little bit confused.
Yeah, please, lad. I don't understand what just happened. I just got a bit of money out of it, but I don't understand what happened.
I guess...
People in the hall is going never to believe me when I tell them that I made money dancing.
Dead.
I guess I owe you guys an unexpected bit of information. I didn't know that was happening, just to clarify. Yeah, I guess this was before I met you, Groman. But after I left Bard College, I was in a band with three other girls. And that was one of our very early songs. Was a long time ago now. But we did pretty well, especially initially. But yeah, I was in a group called the Thunder Dames. For Air Genasi, but so we performed. We had four albums, and we did pretty well for ourselves. But it's the group is no more.
Do you wanna tell the group some of the names of the songs I made you sing?
I couldn't find that in the chat. When did you actually send those to me?
Oh no, I think I just verbally told you, and even
God.
I don't know. I can't
Okay,
remember.
then no, I do not remember.
The only one I could remember was like, "How moist is your love?" That was the only one I could remember.
How
moist is
your love?
I don't think it was quite that.
All weather related.
Yes, moist is not weather related.
Your song? Oh my gosh! I
okay.
remember my parents going at it to that one.
I told you there was 3 songs that I'd come up with, but I can't remember what the other one is.
Yeah, we had some. I mean, we were all on a sort of weather themed, but there were some incidents, as can happen with young people and fame and money. We had some issues. All the while, I am holding on to my panpipe necklace as I'm telling this, like clinging onto it for dear life. But yeah, I mean, one of my bandmates has ended up doing pretty well for herself. But yeah, I had a little bit of time off after the band, well, broke up, died, that sort of thing.
I always knew you were famous. You have the air of it. You have the air of a star about you, sister. I always knew it.
Are you sure it's not just that I'm an Air Genasi?
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Lassie. That's okay. I can relate. You know, having falling out with the outfit you're working with. I might tell you one day about some stuff about me. But yeah, I know how can it be when the guys are hanging about and don't see eye to eye anymore with ye.
Yeah, there were incidents. I had a really public fight with one of my bandmates. So, and yeah, there was. She died not long after that. So,
Rip.
Ooh.
yeah, that's enough depressing Thunder Dames talk. I will happily share more. Over. Well.
Dude, but
This is a time.
Over drinks, Cirrus, not now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say maybe you brought everyone down a bit as everyone.
Yeah. No. I will share. I will happily share more another time. But we're celebrating, so
Latha blows some little sprinkly dust in her face. Just like, not now, Cirrus.
Well, let's just have a pint and forget about it. Who matter? Doesn't matter who died, who wants you dead. Who, you know, just let's celebrate today.
I don't
This
think
is
any
what-
of them want me dead.
This
You do now.
This is where Groman comes out, where he tells you all that he used to be an old dwarf male stripper group, but no, that's up to him to come up
No,
with
it's
that matter. But yeah, so you guys all have a
Some extra to pimp out.
yeah. But yes, you guys, on that note, you guys probably all are exhausted because, you know, another long day of travel. Again, you can mark all your slots off if you need anything back. But yes, in the morning, you are summoned downstairs to meet Deli again, who has got all the things ready. She passes you a document which outlines the trade agreement between her and Blob and yourselves. And she obviously says, you're now friends of the town, and obviously, I can never repay you for how much you've done. She also presents you with all the money that you guys got. So I think that was 50 gold pieces each, I think.
I believe so.
Apart from Brother Francis, because he didn't want it. So Latha, I think you get 100 gold pieces.
Oh, I'm happy to carry them for you, brother.
Sister Latha is happy to carry them for me.
Yeah, Groman, technically you don't get paid because you weren't there for the agreement, so you don't get anything. But you got the fame. You got the fame of singing a few gold pieces.
I bargained for 50 extra gold pieces.
Oh, each? Because oh, okay. Was that just for you?
No, for me.
Just for him.
Okay, yeah. She stealthily gives you yours in a, yeah. So it looks. That's fine. I remember.
I will give Groman 25 gold pieces.
Okay.
Well, thank you, lass. That's about fair, seeing that I almost single-handedly defeated that handy monster with the help of Brother Francis. So, if
You
it
have
wasn't for me,
there, Groman.
thank you, lass.
Yes, don't get it confused, Brother Groman. You helped Francis defeat the handy monster.
Oh, come on. Did you see how many hands did I chop over that thing?
Drac asks Groban if he would like to buy a healing potion from him.
Are you mad? If you are selling them cheaper than in the store, that Well, might be. I might think about it.
Well, maybe in future adventures. Just have a think about it.
Okay.
And Drax sulks away.
That's fine. So, now you do all roll me for a history check.
Okay, there you go. Oh no, I had a brain aneurysm.
21 for me.
One for me.
13 half.
Just critical.
I thought that was a nat 1 for a second, but it was a 7.
Yeah, I know that mine was a natural one, so I just
Okay.
I fell asleep thinking.
Put your hands up if you got less than 10. Okay, you three have no idea. The rest of you guys, Latha and Yertie, what did you guys get?
12.
Okay, and Latha?
13.
You two hear some of the locals in the tavern talking about something called the Night of the Remembered, and you're pretty sure that's a festival. You don't know anything else, but you've heard this term. Brother Francis, did you get 20-something?
21.
Oh, you know all about this. You must have studied in one of your books. So yeah, it is called Night of the Remembered, and it's basically well, we know it as like a Halloween celebration, and it's going on very, very soon. So you hear a few people talking about it, and about the big parade that goes on in Prismania, where obviously you guys were before.
Now, when you say Night of the Remembered, is that in like the dead, the remembering the dead, like a night of the Day of the Dead festival kind of thing? Is that what is the vibe is?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Dios de los Muertos.
Hey, I love that.
The deli comes up and she has a wagon prepared for you guys, and she has some new horses, and she gives you full directions on how to get back to Prismania. Obviously, she knows she's again talked to you. Said, "Oh yeah, the festival's going on there." She's Blob's very keen for you guys to get back soon. She's had a message from him, so yes.
Won't he just summon us back?
He can, yeah. He can just go snap his fingers if he wants.
Yeah, he can, but will he? No.
No, we have to fucking walk.
I'm starting to think we could have a better employer, brothers and sisters.
I know.
I think. Is there a union?
No,
I think
there's
we are
not.
the union.
There's no.
That's fucking-
Yeah,
It's a
let's start a
monarchy.
union.
Yeah, we're the
It's a
guild,
mon-
not the union. That's the difference. We need to be a
It's a
union.
monarchy. It's a monarchy.
We're not even a guild. We're just odd job workers.
That's right. We should be starting a guild. A guild is adventurers, problem solvers.
He
Guys
always
are on-
smells good, though.
Guys are on 0-hour contracts. You get fuck all, okay? You get nothing.
It's good enough
Don't
for
get me
humble
We have
Francis.
to renegotiate. If Blob loses all of his employees, he's not exactly going to have a business.
I mean, anyway. So, yes, you guys, is there anything you want to do in town before you leave? Obviously, the Reawakening Festival finished last night, so you can see people are tidying up. But is there anything you want to buy from the local town or anything before you leave?
Well, actually, I don't remember exactly, but Groming is shopping for a healing potion to have in the belt. After what he just went through, he has learned that he's not that tough as he imagined sometimes. So having a little potion in the belt could be helpful.
I will say, because you guys did buy the last two, but roll me a Groom and an investigation check to see if, looking through the market, you managed to find one.
Okay, give me a sec. Not the biggest one, but there it goes. 8!
8. So you do find one, but it takes you all morning, so it's a good 3 hours. But you do find one potion of healing for sale for 50 gold pieces.
God damn it, I have 46. I'm going to complain to
Well,
my
just
employer.
Haggle.
You can haggle, you
Well,
can
Or
persuade
you can
them.
bring the person who has high persuasion in to haggle for you.
Yeah, if you wish, if you want to try and get them down. Or someone could lend
Yeah.
you the
Let me think about it. Good store owner. I'll be right back. And Cirrus, how persuasive are you?
Oh, I'm about a +7 persuasive.
All right, Lassie, come here for a bit. Look, I
Okay.
need you to convince this good man inside that if he can take less than 50 pieces of gold for that healing potion for me.
Oh, of course. I hate to point out, but this bottle is a bit dirty. I mean, that's gotta be a deduction.
Okay.
Like
What
that's 40 gold. 40 gold.
what did you roll for your persuasion?
I rolled a 16.
They seem persuaded. I think they kind of recognize you as being semi-famous. But yeah, they still need to make a profit, so they will deduct 10%.
So 45.
Yeah, 45? Well, that leaves you with 1 piece of gold at my name, but I suppose I can make more.
I also hand you 10 gold pieces.
One more than me, brother.
Oh, thank
That's
you, Lassie.
your choice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well, then I buy a healing potion, and I'm left with 11
when I need healing
pieces of
potions,
gold.
Latha buys them, or I let the healing of Francis is taken care of by Latha or God. Francis doesn't take care of that. He just does the fighting.
Everyone has got 4 first level and 2 second level cure wounds.
That's how Francis made it this far. Yeah, that's how we
I know,
started.
I've got
That's how
the
we started
the
at level
same
3
cure wounds,
because
but-
Latha's his friend.
Okay, so anyone else, anything you would like to do in town before you start making your way back to Prismania?
Where's the
Well,
gosh darn custard?
That was in
Custard's-
Prismania.
Yeah, that's back in Prismania.
We can get some when we go home.
Sweet Jesus, I've been starving.
She's still not had her sweets.
While Cirrus has the discussion and the shopkeeper's distracted, I sneak. Let's see. No, I don't. 7.
You roll it. I can't see your rolls, but I'm guessing they're really
7.
bad.
It was his
7.
stealth.
I'm going to see you've been rolling so bad. You found another one of those notes in your pocket that says you need to report all earnings to the Thieves Guild.
I didn't pickpocket. I was just trying to sneak. I just tripped in the way into the counter and then turned around and decided not to steal.
Yeah, but your intent was clear.
Yeah, they saw you were trying to do it, and someone who's stealthier than you has put a note in your pocket again. At this point...
No, just trying to find the regular potion of healing in the.
It's minor.
Minor potion of healing.
No wonder I was never going to find it that way.
So you guys make your way along the dusty road back to where you're from. And whoever wishes to roll me, can you roll me a survival check? Whoever wishes or has the highest, to see if you're good with the horses are pretty good. Deli told you that they know the way there, but you still need to guide them a bit.
Survival for 5.
22. Not 20.
Okay, well you can all roll if you want. It's up to you.
Well, I rolled
You
twice.
accidentally rolled twice. Oh, we can all roll.
I got 15. To be fair.
I know, fuck all. I've been rolling like garbage today.
I was good in the fight, but that was trash.
So Chris, I think you got the highest, was it? Did you get natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So yeah, you're pretty good helping direct the horses. So you can roll me a D4, Chris. With advantage.
Well, how do I add advantage?
Right.
Just roll it twice.
Roll it twice.
Or you can right click in Beyond if you're using it on desktop. Right click and it'll say roll with advantage.
Right. Well, I rolled 2 anyway.
Okay.
4.
Okay. Which one? Now, I will give you the option. So basically, this is how many days it's going to take you guys to get back. However, the more days you have, the more role-playing things are going to happen. So, Chris, would you like 4 days travel, which gives you a little bit of time to roleplay now, or would you want to just go faster and do 2 days? It's up to you. The group, you can help him.
Well, are you wanting to finish up around 10:30?
Oh, we're literally at the end. There's a tiny bit. It's just this bit.
I was going to say, well, then why don't we could just roleplay? Say it takes 4 days, and then we get to do a little bit of roleplay at the end of this, and then we, I mean, we get some time to hang out together.
Afterwards, yeah. Be nice.
While we're traveling, or we take the quick option and we go 2 days, and we just start.
Drax is going to flip a coin.
Okay.
I love how even Drac has started calling himself Drax now.
I know. I heard that too.
I always get my way. You're going to be
Cirrus
called
calls
a
himself
Cirrus.
Sirius. It's all over.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
Good.
There is
4.
no serious here.
Okay, you
Only
got the
Cirrus.
4. Okay, that's fine. So, Chris, you're free to do the first one, and then I'll let other people do it. Chris, roll me a d8 to see what happens on your adventure as you work across the dusty road on the way back home.
The 7.
So funny. So basically now I have split this up to each player, so I'm going to give whichever player it is the chance to roleplay it more, if you know what I mean. Like, it's their time to shine, and 7 is actually Drac. So Drac, the first day of your journey, you teach everyone how to play Dragon Poker. And I need everyone to roll me a d4. Except Drac.
Can I change it to Dragon Chess, please? Because I'm proficient in that.
If you want. Ian?
There we go.
Yeah, you can if you want. I don't mind, yeah.
Go 4.
I got 2.
Okay. On. So, unlucky for you guys, Jack likes to cheat a lot, so you lose that many gold pieces as he swindles you all out of some money, as he fake shows you and teaches you, and you all lose that many gold pieces.
Okay, so
but Drag...
Well, I was going to say, Latha better take an extra 1 out of her pocket because there's none in mine.
well, yeah. But Drag...
It comes to me and he's like, Sister Latha,
I've learned a new game. I learned a new game, but apparently I have to pay Drac money now.
Okay, I'll fucking pay him.
But Drac,
I only lost 1 gold piece, so I'm okay.
Drac,
Yeah,
we'll leave it up to Drac. You can roleplay a bit because this is your little bit. So Drac, and if you want to embellish this a bit more with what you do with everyone, it's your time to shine.
So I take all of the party and I show them the simplest way to get a checkmate. Within 7 moves, and it is flawless. They come and they learn the move over the space of 6 hours. Hard, intensive training. Each of them take their turn playing motivating music in the background, trying to make us feel like an 80s montage.
I'm just gonna be playing that song we all dance to.
I then decide to have a few games with them where I part with a few pieces of worthless coins. They aren't real coins, but they look like them to them.
Is it chocolate?
Yeah, it's chocolate. Of course, it's chocolate. And I part with these coins in which they are learning and getting rewarded. So they then decide, why don't we challenge you? At which I say, not a problem. So they all come at me from their different angles. One from the left flank, one from the right, one coming straight through the center. But every single time, I win. Because it's my fucking game.
Hooray, that was very well played. So yeah, when I meant roleplay, it's just I just came up with a little chart so you could all have a little moment. So if you want to do 4 of them now, I'm happy to do it. So you've got 2 to 3 left. Did you want to do 3 more?
Yeah.
You guys, it's just a short, fun thing. So someone else roll me a d8, and we will see whose little snippet. So this is day 2.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, go for it. I didn't start.
6.
Well, he's not here, but we'll let him have it. So he can't really roleplay, so I'll do it. This is Dave's roll. He spends the entire day playing practical jokes on you guys.
So he's just pantsing his brother
Yeah,
again,
he's
right?
just pulling our pants down, yeah.
Well, at first I put like wedgies all day, but I was like, nah, practical jokes sounds more respectful. So yeah, he spends the entire day pulling practical
It's Davey
jokes.
Dave the second. Respect is not needed.
Yeah, so he but I'm gonna say it goes wrong and he like hurts himself because he's not here. So yeah, it goes wrong for him.
He rolled a natural 1 and we all beat him up.
It doesn't go well for him. Someone else like to roll to see what happens. He's
And
not
I
rolling.
roll stealth. Or sorry, sleight of hand.
What? To do this.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Latha rolled a 1.
Latha's got a 1.
Oh, Latha?
Okay, go ahead.
One's fine. 1 is Cirrus. Cirrus, you spend the whole day singing every fucking song from all of your albums. So you are free to elaborate on some of the songs. And the only thing I'll say for this, you can decide as each other if you like her songs or not. I'll come around in a minute. So, Cirrus, tell us some of your song titles and how you...
Well, so I'm
do this.
gonna have to go in album order because we had a whole conversation about my past, and
Write this down because and send it to me though.
so I'm gonna start with our debut album, which was Thunderstruck, which was a sort of pop rock meets like multiple meets Spice Girls. Basically, it's Pink meets the Spice Girls. Let's
Yes, I'm on board with that.
Okay.
so like fun, high energy, a little bit loud. And then, we kept it pretty consistent, and we moved on to our next album, which was Lightning Bolt, which had a pretty similar sound. And then we went on hiatus and came back with a bit of an image change, which was Dark Clouds, which was a sort of dealt with a little bit darker, still had a similar sort of rock sound, but was less upbeat, less loud. It was if for any music nerds, it was the Fleetwood Mac Rumors album, which sort of dealt with all of our issues, and we tried to put that to song. Then Rain left, and we lost our manager, and I won't go into the drama there, but we tried. We did our last album, which was Rainfall, which, it was the beginning of the end, so that one definitely... And of course, the song that we sang at the festival was from our second album.
Very good. So I'm going to say everyone else... Ruben, do you like it? Were you impressed with her songs? Did you give her a thumbs up?
No.
No.
Well, Ramming is not used to this kind of thing, but yeah, the last has a nice voice, so thumbs up. But
Okay.
not my thing really.
Okay.
Right.
I accept that.
Who am I to judge? I'm a dwarf in the Feywilds.
Okay. Latha, how about you? You've obviously heard a few of her songs. Would you be a fan?
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Okay.
I'm chilling with her listening to her albums.
Francis?
Well, as you saw when it came to the performance checks when we were a backing band, Francis was the most into it. Francis absolutely loves Izzy's songs, and Francis has been dancing all day.
Yay!
Very good. And Yertie, how about you?
I'd like to think I was conceived to one of these, so it just kind of like runs in my blood, I guess. It's really good music.
Very
Thanks,
good.
Yertie. And Chris ran away.
And Drac, how about you? Would you be impressed by Cirrus's music or not?
Drac is only impressed that she is famous and has money. She has worth. He does not voice this. He just keeps it to himself.
It's better the big
Okay.
dry no I was waiting for.
Okay, and
Cirrus is gonna pull one last like pop star thing and do like a finger heart and wink at Drac just to see if she can get a reaction.
Fire breath.
and you die.
Can I roll like a performance or a persuasion check?
Nope.
Oh.
But we will do it. And I'm going to roll for the last one because I want to, and it's my game. Yay! And I got the one I wanted. Final day is Yertie's turn. Now, as we all know, Yertie is a fine, fine artist. And she spent all day doing silhouettes of everyone. Yertie, you want to explain how you do your silhouette charcoal paintings? Or, you're free to elaborate.
Yertie sits there for so long, just drawing away while you guys are posed. Drac, I need you to hide your tail a little bit more. It's a little bulky. Can't fit that in the picture.
The traitors.
They turn out more probably like what are those like ink blots that they do?
Rorschach.
Yeah, it's not like that. They don't look really like you at all. But when I like describe each and every one of them, I capture your essence, so to speak. So here's Cirrus. I tried to keep you as light and graceful as possible. And you kind of maybe look like a cloud. Yeah. You look like a charcoal smudge of a cloud. Drac, you're always so strong and tough and ready to jump into battle. And I appreciate it when you carry me sometimes. And so you see like a little smudge of just like a guy that's leaping through the glass with a little hump on his back. Roman, you're a little small in stature, but you're big in heart and courage. And I mean, you do a lot of damage. I saw those hands. They got told. And yours
That's
is like
right.
a little beer stein kind of.
Roman looks at the stain at the beard and thinks, well, he looks at his beard. Well, you got it right, lassie. You got it right, little lassie. When he looks at his beard and he touches his beard, like, do I really look like that?
See, that's your head right there. It's like a kid explaining their art. Latha, you're always so pretty and just kind, and you always heal us up really good. And yours is kind of like the shape of a nice tree.
Oh, thank you. It's beautiful.
Oh, you're welcome. Francis, you're a man of wise words, I'll tell you that. I don't think I've learned so much from somebody in a long time, but you really put yourself out there even when you're not feeling so good, and it's nice to see. It makes me feel better about what I can do. And yours is like a little heart.
Oh, Francis looks at the picture and says, oh, Sister Yertie, now I see why God only gave you one hand, for all the talent of art is of two hands you have in one. For look at this masterpiece. This is truly a divine gift from God, your artistic ability. Yertie, I will hold this next to my heart forever. He tucks it under his robe.
And then I show them the picture of me, which is like Michelangelo, like painting super detailed. Looks great. Clearly Yertie.
Very good. So yeah, that is the fourth day. And don't worry, the guys who didn't get a turn. When we do some more travel, maybe I'll throw in a few things for you guys to have a bit of fun with. But yeah, so you guys follow the dusty track, and it seems to cut through now what looks like a small village as your cart wagon starts to go through. And you can see within this waist-high village wall, you can see a dozen or so wood and adobe houses surrounded by a well. And a wall outside hangs crookedly from the arch, proclaiming in fading blue paint, "Welcome to Mil Pazoul." And I do apologise, this is the very start of a new adventure, and this one is out in South America, so I'll probably murder all the language. So you have been warned. But that welcome is contradicted by angry voices and cries of pain coming from behind a building. That's where we're going to end tonight, as you enter a small Mexican-esque South American little village where something is about to happen. But that's it for tonight, guys. So I hope everyone enjoyed today.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank
Complete.
you.
And the best thing, you all leveled up.
Oh,
yeah.
Level 4!